good afternoon, good evening. Congratulations to all of you. I'm happy, Thank you guys for joining. Yes, you said it's a good day. Yes, you said it. So thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for the journey. I said that this is the final group game, the grand finale, and it happened today between Nigeria and Benin Republic. Nigeria won that game by 4 goals to nothing. So that was exactly what Nigeria needed to actually to make the playoff. And a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians did not expect us to actually was not expect Nigeria to win by that margin based on what happened in the past because this team cannot even score goals to save their lives. But today they put on their shooting boots. A team that beat Lesotho just by 1 goal. Now we is now beating Benin Republic by 4 goals to nothing. So congratulations to Super Eagles once more, guys. As you join, please don't forget to share the video. I didn't announce that I'm becoming live today, but I know that a lot of people are also already here joining me. So thank you guys. Share the video to the friends you know that we are live this evening. So we want to do justice to what happened this evening. So Nigeria won the game 5-4-0. So it was I don't know how to explain it. But when I saw the starting lineup, I knew the intention of the coach. That the coach wanted to create opportunities. The coach wanted to have a go. And Victor Osimhen, for me, that first goal was the formation was like 4-2 on paper. It was slightly diamond. And why don't you wait for that assist? First goal came in through Victor Osimhen. Second goal through to Victor Osimhen. The cross was very good. Third goal through Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen scoring hat-trick, in front of the Nigerian crowd. See, for me, a lot of people have been giving this argument about Victor Osimhen, not being consistent with Nigeria. For me, this guy, I've watched Super Eagles player for so many generations. I think Victor Osimhen might probably be one of the Nigerian best player in history, honestly, because I know we compare Victor Osimhen to the late Rashidi Yekini, how great Yekini was then, but this guy is an animal. Like, this guy is a different being entirely. Like, this guy took Nigeria to that playoff. He took Nigeria to that playoff. Like, he took the game to Benin Republic, took Nigeria to that playoff. To tell you the potential this guy got. Imagine we have this guy fit for our first 4 games in these qualifiers. It won't be what we are discussing now, honestly. So, and so Victor Osimhen scored 3 goals, and when Victor Osimhen scored the 3rd goal, there was this like, should Nigeria go for the 4th? I think there was information that the coach should go for the 4th one because that goal by Frank Onyeka is the one that took Nigeria to these playoffs. So now CAF already confirmed it now. So Nigeria have already qualified for the playoffs. And I'm just going to show you the final table for the playoffs. So, and when the game actually was started, when Nigeria scored, this was how the table looks like when Nigeria actually was scored. I was like, Nigeria going to the World Cup, when Nigeria scored, South Africa, Rwanda was still 0-0. So, Nigeria going to the World Cup. Soon after, you see, I'm a very optimistic Nigerian, but I knew that it's going to be very hard for Rwanda to get a draw against Africa. Honestly, I knew that. It's going to be very hard for them to get a draw against Africa. So I knew that. But, being optimistic as a Nigerian, you still have to support your team and think that you hope for the best. But come on, you have to say it. Rwanda did not put up a fight. And it showed in that game. They didn't put up a fight. So it ended that way. So Nigeria qualified for the playoff alongside Gabon, Cameroon, and Congo DR. So this is the rule that CAF just brought out so that I can explain to you. So breaking, there are 4 African teams that have going to the World Cup playoffs are Cameroon, Nigeria, DR Congo, and Gabon. According to CAF FIFA ranking, shall be determined who faces who. CAF says the latest FIFA ranking, set to be released on October 23rd, will determine the pairing with the best rank facing the least rank. So, based on what is happening now, the best ranked team out of the playoffs is actually what? Nigeria. So, best ranked team facing the least rank, while the middle two face what? Each other. So, at the moment, as FIFA ranking, Nigeria is ranked 45th, Gabon is ranked 79th. So while Cameroon is ranked 52nd, their Congo is ranked what? 60. So a change in order is not expected. So that means that what? It's going to be what? Nigeria against Gabon. It's going to be what? Nigeria against Gabon in the semi-finals. So know that the playoffs will play on a neutral ground in Morocco in November, and they shall be single ties. So the two winners from both games shall face off in the final, and the winner of the final shall then go and compete with the teams with teams from the confederations for World Cup tickets. So this is what they are talking about. So see, let's so it's gonna be this. I don't expect any changes, between the ranking. I don't expect, because Nigeria won 2 games this window, I don't expect Nigeria to go down and Cameroon to be the top. No, I don't expect that. So I expect Nigeria to remain the first out of these 4 teams. So Nigeria face Gabon. I don't expect DR Congo 2 to go last, because DR Congo 2, they won their 2 games. Gabon 2, I think Gabon 2 won their 2 games. So I think Gabon won against Burundi, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so it's going to be Nigeria against Gabon. Thank you, my first super chat for this evening. Thank you, guys. Keep the super chat for me. And thank you. On the Wi-Fi with this liar, 1,000. Thank you. It's like, well done, Smith. How do you feel about? See, I was nervous watching that match, but it got to a stage I just realized that these guys will score 4 goals. So I think I just enjoyed myself. But when it got to the final moment, I was like, the first goal is not coming until Frank actually was scored. So it was a bit of nerves at the start, but I settled in. I said, thank you, Oluwafemi Titlayo, for that, for the super chat. Thank you. Okay, guys, keep it coming. So this is what will happen: Nigeria against Gabon and DR Congo versus Cameroon. So DR Congo versus Cameroon is going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker in that game. So let me actually continue. So that is that. So if you are a Nigerian, after we lost 2-1 to Benin Republic in Ivory Coast, will you believe that Nigeria could be playing the playoff? You will never believe that. You never believe that we're competing. You never believe that. And kudos to Eric Chelle. I have to actually acknowledge that. I don't know, maybe you guys you follow me very well. At the start, I believed in Eric Chelle. I knew that if this guy have enough time with this team, he will do well. He will do well. And you can see that he's making the necessary changes now to the team. For him to drop Bruno Yemechi for the Sanusi, we need that you already know Bruno's ability. It's just because we don't have other left back. That's the reason why. So let me just go to how the players actually will perform today and what I expect going forward. So for me, Stanley Wabali, the guy needs help. He didn't concede today. But the guy still needs help. When they dropped that ball, there was an argument during halftime and everything. When they dropped that ball and Steve Mounier scored, for me, I just think he needs to calm down slightly. He needs to calm down slightly. It was a free kick, so he needs to. It was a free kick actually, but I just think he needs to actually calm down. Calm down slightly, honestly. So right back, in fact, the revelation of Eric Chelle's tenure as a Super Eagles coach is Benjamin Fredericks. For me, the guy might be having tough time in his club side, but this guy is a Super Eagle, he's like a gold. This guy is he's just, I can't describe him, like a diamond, because there's never been a game that this guy can say you can single him out for any blame. Young player, very assured. He has played in central defense before, right center back, right back. What do you expect from this young lad? For me, it's the revelation of this Eric Chelle's tenure. And in the 4 games that he played, bar Victor Osimhen, I think Fredericks has been the best player. So, if not because of the stature of Fredericks, I think Fredericks and Kevin Bassey will be the future of Super Eagles central defense, honestly. So Ajayi did well, Ajayi did well, assured throughout, but he will be suspended for the game against Gabon. So if we beat Gabon, he will play in the final game. But for now, he will be suspended. So it was good. He dealt with Steve Muniel very well, and he was so assured too, leading very well from the back. I won't lie to you, he did better than Ekong, honestly. In the midfield, in fact, he played one of the best games for Nigeria today. Ndidi Iwobi in that midfield played one of the best games for Nigeria. I was so impressed with Ndidi. He tidied the ball, he marked well, he moved right. For me, Ndidi this night now, they will be rubbing his leg because the level of work that Wilfred put in today, for me, this stands one of his best games for Nigeria. He did well against Rwanda in Uyo and also against Benin Republic too. Thank you, O2 Effiong, for the super chat. Those that believe in us, that I didn't see your money, I didn't see your super chat. That's about Eric Chelle in this journey. I will end by talking to you about my journey with Eric Chelle later. So I was so impressed with Fred Ndidi. Fantastic. He did so well for in that midfield. And Chukwueze too. Before he got injured, I think he got 2 assists or so for Nigeria. So, and I can't fault anybody today. And up front, a lot of people have been blaming Moses Simon too, but for me, I just think that he has reached his peak. He has reached his peak. And so don't expect him to improve. Don't just put it that way. Don't expect Simon to actually to improve more than what you can see now. I think that he has reached his peak, but still, the 3rd and the 4th goal, he created the 3rd and the 4th goal. So a lot of people that criticize him, I think that we have to cut him slack too. For me, he also played his part in that 4th goal and in the 3rd goal. He played his part. Sanusi, I hope the injury is not that bad. I know he has not been played 90 minutes for a while for his club side because he just came back from injury. But Sanusi, we need him. We need Sanusi for that playoff next month. We need him for that playoff next month. And before you know it, it's 3 weeks from now. List is going to be out very soon now for playoff. I think Bashiru will be back. Lily Bashiru should be back. And maybe Frank Onyedika should be back. So those are actually what came on to did well. Terry Murphy in particular did well. Frank Onyeka scored a goal. He did well. And they have like average performance. Those are actually what came on. So for me, it was a general team performance, and I realized that Eric Chelle did his best to get this game off the line. See, Mali will be lamenting now that why did they allow Eric Chelle to go? For me, if you give this guy time, this guy will take Nigeria to places. This guy will take Nigeria to places. He might not get the team very well now, but don't worry. When he can bring the player he really wanted to play, this guy will be the best. Will be the best. Yes, he did well too. This way he ran. So Bashiru has a place on the right. So yeah, Eric Chelle is actually a very good coach for me. Did well for in this game, and we have to actually appreciate it. So in this qualifier, Eric Chelle played 6 games. He won 4. He drew 2. So out of Out of the 18 points available for Eric Chelle, out of the 18 points available for Eric Chelle got how many points? He won 4. That is a 12. He got 14 points out of 18. Eric Chelle got 14 points out of 18. So if you say somebody got 14 points out of 18, it's got 70%. 70% is a pass mark. 70% is a pass mark. And I have to congratulate him for what? For that. And, you know, shame on those that didn't also believe in him. Shame on those, on them. Shame on Shame on Sheyolofijano. Shame on him. He came and said that this man is a bad coach. He's in the eve of World Cup qualifier. Shame on Sheyolofijano. Shame on him. Shame on Jonathan Akpoboriye. Shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them. And shame on the journalists too that was spreading rumors that Nigeria is about to bribe the referee. Did you see any controversial this thing today? Shame on those people too. Shame on them. So I'm happy for this man. This man is one of the most criticized Nigerian coach. Very criticized. It's like we hate this guy. Nobody has come out now to say that, oh, this guy did well. What do you want? What do you expect him to do more than this? No. So for me, I'm actually happy he got the job done, and I'm happy that he's taking us to actually to the AFCON now. No matter what happens in the playoff, he's taking. But we'll go to the World Cup, guys. Don't worry. So and I said something, when Nigeria lost to Benin Republic in Abidjan, that that defeat is what will propel Nigeria to the World Cup. That's it now. So for me, I'm happy with the way the team perform. I'll be monitoring, the call-ups too, and how the whole thing will actually we shake up. Going to our playoff in this. I will see, maybe I can go and make the playoff, honestly, so that I'll be able to, see maybe I can make the playoff. So this is the team that made the playoff. You can see Victor Osimhen from Nigeria, Gabon, what's it called? Nigeria, Gabon, Cameroon, and DR Congo. That's the team that actually progressed. So Burkina Faso really unfortunate. They won 3-1 against Ethiopia in the last game. They thought that was enough, but it wasn't enough for them. So, and I pity Burkina Faso, but that's the way football works. So, congrats to South Africa. If we are to be honest with ourselves and we are honest to our God, South Africa deserves to top this group. They did their own work from the start. Though they talk too much, they are too proud. They talk too much as if they are the destiny. Though I know that they deserve to top the group. They started well. So if it's Nigeria that it was in their shoe, and they were like, we got 3 points deducted about not to qualify and things like that, we feel like, come on, we deserve better. For me, I think South Africa actually would deserve to top this group. And I say congrats to South Africans, for topping this group. So that means that if Nigeria started like this, South Africa would be nowhere to be found. Because if Nigeria top this group and South Africa finish second, there's no way South Africa will be part of the top 4 best placed team in this AFCON qualifier. So that is the way it is. I'm happy that we actually got qualified, and I'm also happy for South Africans too. So let's just look at the way the whole thing, is. now in Africa. North African team. Only 5 North Africans registered for this World Cup qualifier. 4 qualified. 5 North Africans registered for this World Cup qualifier. 4 qualified. West Africa. Senegal, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde. So 4-4. 4-4. Then South Africa 1. Kosafa 1. That was what Mosepe wanted. So Kosafa 1 at least. So there is no team from Central Africa. So only DR Congo and Cameroon, they are coming from Central Africa to the playoffs. Okay, DR Congo, Gabon, and Cameroon. So is Nigeria against Central Africans? Hey. So is Nigeria against Central Africa? Because Cameroon, Gabon, DR Congo, they are from Central Africa. They are from Central Africa. Okay, Sudan didn't qualify. Sudan, okay, sorry. Sudan and South Sudan. Sorry. So 4 qualified out of how many you've registered, but 4 qualified. I'm just so I didn't count Sudan and South Sudan with it. But no, I think no, South Sudan and Sudan, they are not playing in North Africa. They play in Central, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, let me just sorry. I want to confirm that. Sorry. Remy Ali, thank you. Guys, keep the super chat coming. I only have 3 super chats here, so keep it coming. Keep it. Let's celebrate Nigeria. I'm coming. Let me just so I'm sorry. I'm going to post the link very soon just to confirm this thing, so you guys can contribute. Then we'll wrap it up. Let me just hear your thoughts. It's a lot. I will be. I'm just happy that Nigeria actually was qualified first. So let me just check it. So North is Tunisia, Morocco, Libya, Egypt, and Algeria. That is North. Libya. Sudan is not playing with the North. Sudan plays with Central East. JDO 101. If you can check it, Sudan plays with Central East. It was on their website. So Central East. So we are playing against Central Zone because Cameroon is from Central Zone, Gabon is from Central Zone, DR Congo too is from Central Zone. So it's West Africa for Central Zone. So South Zone, Kosafa, South Africa. Central East, nobody qualified. Uganda, Tanzania, Sudan, South Sudan, Somalia, Kenya, Ethiopia, Burundi, Djibouti, Eritrea, Rwanda. Nobody qualified from that zone. So Cameroon from the Central Zone. So okay, yeah, you can see. So yeah. So thank you. So it's Nigeria against Central Zone. They call them UNIFAC. So thank you. So guys, only 41 likes. See right people watching only 41 likes. Guys, like the video. Thank you, Aldi. Aldi is one of my best gifter. Thank you. Remy Ali, very consistent. Thank you. Aldi, only 41. Thank you guys. Like the show. About 345 people watching. And only 51 likes. Guys, like the video. That's the reason why we can actually continue. Like the video. So Sport Grinder say that bro, we truly believe this playoff route since we dream. Yes, thank you, Sport Grinder. You're reminding me and you're making me happy. So when I came here to talk about the Eritrea, people laughed at me. They said, Smitlayi, somebody even said that Smitlayi, I'm trying to smuggle Nigeria. They call me INEC. That I'm trying to smuggle Nigeria to this playoff. That's if you check one of my live video, when we drew against Zimbabwe, I came live, I analyzed it. Said, hey, Smitlayi is trying to smuggle Nigeria to this playoff. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. They call me INEC. Hey, you want to smuggle, you want to do this thing, you want to put Nigeria there. But here we are. So, bro, you think I should be in the playoffs if we do against Zimbabwe? NFF needs to hire you as the researcher. Imagine, yeah, they actually there was only 3 goals. Yes. So, for me, that's the reason why I like to, to look at. I like to see hope when people think there's no hope again. I try to do it because we're Nigerians. We don't just give up directly. That when we lost to Benin Republic in Ivory Coast, I heard some people talking on Arise TV, my very good friend, talking on Arise TV that, oh, let's forget about this World Cup. Come on, you don't give up. Now I said that the team should go to this game. That don't think you are qualified for the World Cup today. Oh. You live to fight another day. That is it. There's one adage in my language. He said, Mojamosa Langpakin Konju. You know when to fight, you know when to retreat. You know when to say it's okay. Look at against Lesotho. To say we drew that game against Lesotho, we will not be here today. People say, oh, Nigeria never won 2 games in a window before. Nigeria never won 2 games in a window. We do have now today. Oh. Nigeria, we cannot win 2 games in one window. It's not possible. These boys are not consistent. You cannot win 2 games in a window. See, there's first time to everything. There's first time to everything. Nigeria won 2 games this window, scored 6 goals. How many goals did Pasero score in his first 2 games? How many goals did Finidi score? Finidi only scored 2 goals, and Pasero, they only accounted for what? For two goals in their 2 games they played. Pasero 2 goals, Finidi 2 goals. So there's first time to everything. Thank you. And that's my man, Monso Ogunbade. Thank you. I was about to call you about on something, but you were sleeping in the morning. Monso Ogunbade, thank you. So guys, keep the super chat. Actually, what call me. So you don't just give up like that. When I talk about the Eritrea, this thing, it's not possible. There's no official statement from CAF. This thing, we have to just, see. And the funniest thing is this, if some people on Super Sports were saying that this Eritrea is unfair. This Eritrea is unfair. No Osimhen in those 4 games. Yes, this Eritrea is unfair. This Eritrea matter is unfair. That why can't they add 6 points? 6 points to Niger Republic. 6.3 goals. They don't do that. Eritrea withdrew before the start of this qualifier. So they forfeited the game. Yes, my gifter don't show up again. TC Gogo, that is my man. Thank you. My every gifter. So I will go. I will go to the playoff for Morocco. Let me report. That's my man. TC Gogo, well done. These are people that believe in us. They believe in us. They believe in what we do. They believe that they also believe in Eric Chelle too. So thank you for that. So thank you, TC Gogo, for that. So, yes, me too. I'm planning to see if I can be in Morocco. But if TC Gogo, that's my guy, Chris Cass, can be Morocco, we'll cover it for Ghana football. It's going to be next month. So that is that. I said it before. Look, might be $100. Oh my days. It's like I'm going to this Morocco. Look, my video say, Sweetline, well done. You are the first to talk about the players. I even told one of my guys about this months ago, and the insult I shop, I started doubting. But today, I gave it to that guy. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. Luke Mami. That's my man. Luke Mami. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're celebrating. I can see the red, the yellows coming. Come on, guys. Thank you, Luke Mami. See, I said about this playoff, and you look for any available opportunity. And I was discussing this thing before during that Nigeria podcast on Tuesday. This like calculator is too much. Why is he doing like this? Why can't we just go? I said that all those things. I don't do the maths before, but now all of us that go from Sokoto to Maduguri to Port Harcourt, we come arrive at one place now. So guys, because of tomorrow is working day, so I'll give you time to join. So thank you, Lukman B. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I love that. So okay, Ayodele, Fakayode, thank you. Good analysis. Thank you. It's coming together. Thank you. You guys don't even give me £2 today. Everybody, $20, £120 and everything. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you for your love. Actually, I appreciate you. Do you think the playoff will be easier? See, let me tell you something. You live to fight another day. This one now, see, Nigeria got something out of nothing. Because the qualifier was already over after like 4 games. We drew at home. Today is we drew at home against Zimbabwe. But what that happened? We managed to salvage a playoff ticket from that horrible campaign. Now look at where we are today. So it's like these guys need to just start from the beginning, and you have to. Let me tell you something. We have 2 games to book our place in the Mundial, and I will tell you how the playoff works. So I thought I was playing Bolivia. No, it depends on the ranking. It depends on the ranking. But let me just appreciate those that sent my super chat. So thank you, Rike. I love your optimism. Like I've given up earlier. Chikwueze, the number 10 position is deadly. Yes, I agree. Hey, RD, that's Rotimi. You deserve your accolade. So thank you for your love. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I remember you also gifted me something like this, some times ago too. Thank you. Actually, I really appreciate you. Those who said that also playoff is better for us. See, let me tell you something. Thank you, Lukman. See, you know that the way God works, some of you don't even know. NFF went to go and book a game with Colombia and Venezuela in November for us to prepare for AFCON. How can you use those games to prepare for AFCON? God just prepared this playoff for us because we are playing against African team to prepare for AFCON. Can you see the way it works? To prepare for what? Now that friendly game now is dead on arrival. God just want to use, so we now prepare for the AFCON using what? Using the games, the playoff games. So because everything just worked for us. It just worked for us because I don't know how Colombia and Venezuela want to help us to prepare for the World Cup, but somehow we got to the playoff and we're going to play the playoff in Morocco. Those games, in fact, the playoff is even in Morocco. It's like it's part of our AFCON preparation because the AFCON will be in Morocco. Can you see the way it works? So the AFCON will be in Morocco. The games will be in Morocco. So God don't save us from going to go and play all those nonsense friendly games in America. So I don't know, maybe they're going to return the money back to them, or we go and we take home-based Eagles to go and play the game. Maybe those guys will allow them. I don't know. But You can see that everything just work well like this. So they should just allow this guy to continue his job and face the playoff, get the playoff ticket. Because I think that the team will get the playoff ticket. I think they get the playoff ticket. See, this journey, this Super Eagles matter, if the Super Eagles matter ended today, Nigeria qualified for the World Cup and everything, it won't be complete. It won't be complete. You can see Calvin Bassey's handball, Eritrea situation. Nigeria lost the least points. Out of the 4 teams you can see on the screen here, Nigeria lost the least points. Gabon lost 6. DR Congo lost 6. Cameroon lost 4. Nigeria lost only 2. Only 2. Nigeria lost only 2. From the 3-point deduction to the Eritrea withdrawal, to Calvin Bassey hand of God, to Stanley Wabali's moment of madness, to Frank Onyeka's last-minute goal. It won't just end that way. The story continues. It's a film. Just watch out. It's a film. It continues. There is something great coming. Just cool down. So, Tizigogo, I got another support from Tizigogo. Tizigogo, thank you for your support. Always showing love. They will refund that money or send Bamayi, Faleye, and Akot and Co. Yes, I think they will refund the money because I don't think the organizers will want to take home-based players to play. I think they have to refund that money. Eagle Striker. Hey! Eagle Striker. Okay, Eagle Striker is paying his title. Eagle Striker is paying his title. Eagle Striker is paying his title because he's a church member. He's paying his title. So, Zito B, thank you for your love. Smith, I was the first person that raised Mokwana. Yes, you did. I have to give you flowers. You did. Eagle Striker, my man, thank you. So I'm going to just share the link now and bring people on. So just for a few minutes. So I'll be Mexico, inshallah. Yeah. So and just to contribute and let's discuss how the game actually went today. So so the link is in the chat box quickly. Let's talk about it briefly before we wrap it up. Thank you guys keep the super chat actually what coming. I really actually what I'm enjoying it. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. So we're happy, but this Super Eagles story is just going somewhere. It's going somewhere. So Chris is my first caller. If I know that he has been waiting, Chris, what is happening, Chris? I can't see your camera. Okay, Chris is here now. So Chris, yeah. So Chris, we are here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we are here. You are part of the believers that sent me the message. No, we're gonna win this game. So, how do you feel?
Honestly, like it's just madness, like excuse me.
Okay, one guy is here. Okay, yeah.
Like the whole day I've just been thinking about the game. I tried to do some. I couldn't even focus at what I was doing at work. I was just like, man.
See, I'm not to you. The 2 hours that the game they played. In fact, I got calls in between that. I should text them in Uyo, Abi, if I know anybody, that 3-0 is not enough. So, and I think the information got to them, and that was why they brought in Terry Murphy. Continue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like the whole day, I was just thinking, like I can't even imagine, the disappointment in that Uyo Stadium, because I remember that one at against Ghana. Yeah. I remember when they blew that final whistle like this. Like my whole body I was quiet throughout that whole day. Like my girl was laughing at me because she's from Zambia. She was laughing at me like this. I couldn't believe it. Mm-hmm. But speaking about the game itself, man, like when Osimhen scored that first goal, like I just felt like this calmness in my spirit that it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember the Lesotho game where we talked about us getting a early goal and we didn't get it, and at some point you could tell like this we're not going to score anything more than 2 goals in this game.
Yeah.
But when he scored that first goal, I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And then we got 2 goals first half, and the second half we started, and then he got the third one, and then after he got the third one, it felt like I see the chance we started. The stuff that happened to us against Zimbabwe was not happening. We couldn't put the ball into the net again. Like we had chances to make it even like 6-0.
Yeah.
And it got to that 89 minutes. I was like, this cannot be like, we have to be like nearly. We are almost there. We are almost there, and then we fall off. But when Onyeka scored that goal, like I didn't even know what reaction he would give. Like I didn't even know what to say. But the thing now is here, like you said, we live to fight for another day. And my thing is this, yeah. Our story is kind of similar to PSG's run to the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody expected us to qualify today. Nobody expected us to qualify today. Yeah. The least people said were like, we'll just get a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Nobody expected us to qualify today. Like nobody expected it. And the way it happened, the way the boys played, the way the team played, it was just amazing. And this is the thing where we're talking about when this guy left, Pizarro left. We took that long period. It took us 3 months to get a coach. We wasted that time for nothing, and then we ended up with Finidi. Just a week before the qualifiers, we brought in Finidi.
Yeah. So just hold on, Chris. One second. Yeah. Sionopi and Yusuf, I can see you. I'll bring you on after. Just with patience. Yeah. Please continue.
Yeah, and we wasted that period from that AFCON, from the end of AFCON. We now they brought in Finidi, and we just wasted those 2 games. And from there, it felt like I still remember that day you were here. You were trying to tell us, like, when they appointed Eric, and then you told us that with Eric that we're going to make it to the World Cup. And bro, I was having my doubts, but anytime I heard you, anytime you explained it and you spoke about it, I felt some type of confidence. I was like, you know what, Smith said it. Let me just hold on to this and see how it goes. And then we are here now. We are off to the playoffs. I'm not counting out Gabon. They are a very good team. They just missed out of the World Cup with just 1 point. They lost only 1 game. So people are going to still count us out for this game against Gabon. Everybody will expect Gabon to beat us. But I saw the game they played against Gambia. They are a very open team.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Aubameyang, we cannot give that guy space. I don't know how is that fast at that age. Like the way he was running through that Gambian defense. Like, bro, like we cannot let him.
Gambian defense does not have Kevin Bassey.
That's the thing again. You understand? So this is my confidence, because if we
did he run through Arico's defense?
He did it now. They lost that game. But like I said, we just need to now I'm just looking forward to what the Richard is going to do with this team. Some people need to get dropped. Some people need to get gone. Gone. With this. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. People criticized him when he brought in Benjamin Fredericks. Do you think that Fredericks have displaced Osai Samuel from that right back?
See, today I was watching Benjamin, and the way this boy is so calm with the ball, he doesn't make any rash decisions. Like even sometimes where he need, like you would think that he would just like the way our defenders normally play, where any small pressure they will balloon the ball. The way all those dummies he was doing just to calm the game down and then give a good pass. This is something that we lack in that defense. We needed players like that can just calm things down and not just boom, boom, and just play what do you call it, monkey pose football.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he was, like the way how calm is for that age, we watched Brighton say Samuel. We watched him against his first game he played against. I think it was Saudi Arabia. The friendly play against Saudi Arabia. And I'm not taking anything away from him, but you see that calmness that this guy brings to that game, where he knows when to pass and when to run and when for me he's way better than Bright in that aspect for me. For me, the defense today, if we play like that, but another thing again is that I'm not confident with Sheya Jaye. That's my thing. I'm not confident with that guy.
But who are you going to bring in?
That's the thing. Like, we don't have so many options at defense.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question now because I'm hearing something from reliable source. Would you be comfortable if Tosin Adarabioyo, your partner, there, can invest in the playoff?
I will be confident in that. Why? Because they have played together before. They played together. I think I Fulham they were together. They played together from. So I'll really be confident with that. But the thing is that with someone like Aubameyang, we cannot try. I don't think Chelle will be able to hold down Aubameyang. Like the way he was.
I just think that with due respect to Aubameyang, I saw him play against Kenya, playing against my brother. Let him go and play against the Rwandan defense first. Not the bribed one, though. The one that are solid, that they are correct.
Yeah, those Rwanda guys, they are very stupid. See what they did to Osimhen, enjoyed him for that game against South Africa. Osimhen missed that game. Yeah. And now they went to South Africa and just spread everything and say, come and take.
And the funniest thing is that I was listening to their podcast. They said that Nigeria helped us and Utuari too also helped us. So they were referring to the goalkeeper of Rwanda that it's the one that helped them to qualify for this World Cup.
He plays in the South African league now. Maybe it was the same thing Chairman Owabili was trying to do for South Africa also. To try to help them qualify.
Because I know that they cannot do anything to mess the whole thing up today. But Chris,
if he tried it there, they would have both will come down from that stadium, beat up for that place.
Yeah. Okay. Chris, thank you for that. I can still bring you on. You just want to bring people, just roll it over. Thank you, Chris. I know that you will still be waiting. So one guy that the floor is yours.
Man, today was a very good day. Like it was tense. I was. You're right. I was dreaming at a C match for my dream last night. Like I couldn't function, but I had a lot of meetings today, but I just had my iPad watching the game. I'm not really focused on my meeting, but the tension was so much.
I was also in a meeting, but I knew I messed up in the meeting because I was saying I want to win, I want to do everything. I was all over the place.
Man, bro, they will call my name. Like I hear, I'm like, oh, please repeat what you said. Like I didn't really get what you said.
You can't hear at that time.
Bro, it was just too much. But then I was watching the South Africa game when the first goal entered. The way the guy punching, like who saves like that? Like nobody saves like that on this professional level. So I know something. Rwanda relaxed for that game, so let it be. But once the second one entered, I just knew like it was a matter of us scoring 4. But today we're in a celebrating mode. But I'll say I don't want to bash NFF much, but from what I've been hearing, they thought 3-0 was enough. Like how we had since Lesotho game 4 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You had almost 3+ days to know that Nigeria needed 4 goals. 4 goals. Especially after Sunday, you knew immediately the advantage Nigeria had was the amount of goals we needed to score to top up at least the people that we have control over, which is Burkina. Because we didn't have control over Congo, DR, and Cameroon. They just only needed to have way worse results.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't happen. How will you come in today and think that you needed only 3-0 to win? Like, this is just Guinea versus Nigeria 2011 all over again. Like, don't these guys have a technical department that analyzes things, tells the players like, this is what you need. Yes, you're going to make the playoff. But like,
Sorry,
how do you make a difference between
just
4 and 3?
sorry guys, I just big out I think it's driving, so let me just so I can say
Yeah,
quickly. Continue. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so quickly, I was so happy. A lot of players played very well today. Sad that Ajayi will make the first game of the playoffs. Same thing as you had of Tosin. I don't know if we can work his papers for him to come in November. Like, it's very winnable.
Yeah,
It's very like the playoff games are winnable. If we beat Gabon, we can beat either DRC or Cameroon. But let's test face Gabon. Yeah, I've watched Gabon's game. They are very open side. If they play open like that against Nigeria, and they have very slow defenders like
yeah,
Yankuba Minte.
like Benin Republic too.
Yeah, they have this guy, their captain that has been there since they hosted AFCON.
Manga, is it
Ekole
manga?
Manga. Yeah. Bruno Ekole Manga. He's still playing. He's their captain. So if that guy shows up, it's over. Like,
Yeah,
we will skin them alive. Gambia have only one threat, Minte.
yeah,
Nigeria has lots of threats going
yeah,
forward. We have Lukman, we have
yeah,
Osimhen, we have Chukwueze threats. So we're not going to be like Gambia that will be playing back and forth with them. Once we score them, it's going to be very hard for them to get back
yeah,
into the game.
yeah.
But we just need to sort our center back right. I was afraid of Aina not being around. He's likely not even going to be around.
Uh-huh.
Benjamin can play there, but I just hope Zaidu is back at least so that he can play left back, because I cannot deal with Bruno again. I love that 2 games. I
Yeah,
can't deal with seeing Bruno another 2
yeah,
games.
yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question. I have to say too, you're part of you really did. I don't know, maybe I don't know your discipline, but you did a lot of maths before we got to this stage. I remember you did that. In fact, I saw the graphics of what you did. You broke everything down on how we're gonna. Maybe you are thinking about even playoff already, but you broke everything down. But I want to ask you a question. When I said that, do you think Osai Samuel can bench Felix? You were saying, you responded somehow. Can you just why do you respond now? Do you think that
he cannot? I think Osai has lost the right back shirt, but he's still going to be a squad. He's going to always be invited. So when the thing is that what happens now is it's no brainer. Like, if I'm to enter Chelle's head, I'll say our center back pairing is going to be Benjamin and Bassi. But if Aina is not around, our center back pairing is always going to be Ajayi and Bassi. And, this guy will go to the right back. But Osayi will always be invited. Benjamin will be primarily picked as a center back. Osayi will still be picked as a right back, and then he may have more flexibility on the left side. And because if Aina is around, now you have one person that can play right and left. You have one person that can play center back and right. Osayi can only play right. He can play left, but he can only play right. And then he may likely start discarding Bruno. Slowly.
For me, the best thing is to celebrate it first, because we Burkina Faso were celebrating that night that they already made the playoff. But now to find out today that they will not be going to Morocco in November. So what we do is this: they should go and play our friendly game.
No. But quickly before I wrap up, because I know IoT is waiting. I'm happy that we have a lot of people to come back. I'm looking forward to Teller coming back. I'm looking forward to the Lazo guy, Bashiru, coming back. Then I'm looking forward to any possible additions he can make. I want to see.
Do you think Ejuke can come and do something? Do you think he can?
Ejuke will be a threat, but he's not going to. You're not going to score a lot with Ejuke. He will dance, dribble you and not just let him down. That's the only thing. But if it's dribbles, he's gonna peg your defense back. That if he wants that, he's gonna do that. But it's not gonna happen. But anyway,
All right. Thank you,
Oh
Sport
man,
Grinder.
it was good, man. Today was a good
Yes,
day.
it
Nice
was
one,
good.
guys.
Nice. At least we have another November to look forward to. We're not playing for any game. We're not coming to America or Canada to come and play for any game. We are going to
Yeah,
Morocco. So,
yeah.
so IoT and NFF will go and contribute their money to those people. Uh, thank you, Sport Grinder, for your time.
All right,
So,
guys. All right, thank
IoT, what can I say? We were so positive, but you said that, oh, it's hope that kills. Oh, I can't hear. What I tell you? Sorry, IoT, can you hear me?
I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me?
1 second.
Okay. So, guys, Sonopi, I can see you. So I can miss Mr. Bode, Adetuyi, and also Kola. So can you hear me now, IoT?
Wait, let me leave and come back because as you remove sports grinder, I can't hear you again.
Okay. So, guys, so I'm going to bring Sean Opie on. So then, as I wait for IoT, Sean Opie,
Yes, sir.
yeah, we discussed this thing online, offline, voice notes, text messages, but here we are. We said that we live to fight another day. I said that these Super Eagles there, they're like a cat with 9 lives. So since we drew against Lesotho, there's something called Bekude. They tie it on their neck. So they have been surviving since that day to this moment. And I believe that they will get the tickets. See, if we get a ticket in Morocco, that's all. So just take it anywhere. Start from anywhere. Yeah. Can you hear me now, IoT?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was when you removed sports grinder for some reason my sound went,
Okay.
but I
Let
can
me
hear
hear
you
you
now.
before so that you can, I know you're driving.
Okay.
So you should be with
Um,
us.
okay. Thanks, Shonopi. Just let me quickly just jump in.
Yeah.
Honestly, see, there's no formula to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, we still have an opportunity to get to the World Cup.
Yes.
Where there is life, there is hope. That's kind of what I've been saying for the past week. I had faith. In fact, I had utmost confidence when the draws were done that we were going to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
As things went on, my confidence and my faith was dwindling. I cannot lie. I questioned the team. I can't even lie about that. At a point, I lost hope. But
Mm-hmm.
then I said, you know what? Mathematically, we can still do it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep believing. I thought that we were not going to win the group. I
Yeah.
think even yesterday I had resigned to the fact that South Africa will beat Rwanda. I was saying it. Everybody was saying Rwanda can shock. I was not expecting any shock. But the shock that I got was the 4-0 result. We both predicted 3-1, Smith, the two of us.
Yes.
I just did not believe that the Super Eagles had what it takes to score 4 unreplied goals. I
Yes.
honestly did not believe it. I did not believe it.
Especially with Baba in go.
And our defensive errors that we've been making. But from that first goal in the third minute of the game, they showed the intent. And I know that Nigerian media can be noisy sometimes and just be very distracting.
Mm-hmm.
But the Nigerian media made sure that the coach, the players, everybody knew what was needed to
Mm-hmm.
book our spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying it on my stream. I think this is the best game that Eric Chelle has coached. All the
Mm-hmm.
lessons that he has learned from the previous matches, how to manage the game in different situations, he managed it well. When Benin Republic were starting to get a stronghold a little bit in the game, he took off Akko Adams, he brought on Frank Onyeka. When the game went on a little bit and it was getting closer to crunch time that we absolutely needed to score, he brought
Mm-hmm.
on Terry Murphy. He
Yes.
went more attacking. The subs worked.
Mm-hmm.
Murphy, Arukodare to Murphy to Simon to Onyeka, Super Sub Onyeka scored.
Mm-hmm.
Everything seemed to go well. Even Bruno, today, Bruno put in good cross. Everything just seemed to be clicking. The boys seemed to be aware of what they needed to do, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone was fighting to make sure that it happened. See, Victor Osimhen is whoever he thinks he is, honestly. As far as Nigerian football is concerned, Victor Osimhen is whoever he thinks he is.
Hmm.
Maybe if we go
We are
to if we
smiling,
go
don't know.
see if we go to global football conversations, we can start to debate many things. But as far as Nigerian football is concerned, though, whoever Victor Osimhen says he is, that is who he is.
Okay.
I was not see.
I want to ask you a
So
question.
Similai, see, let me just so before you ask me a question. See, Similai, I was born in the late 90s. I'm a youngin. Me, I will say this now. Of all the Nigerian players that I've watched, that I've seen with my eyes, one of the ones that they told me about, Osimhen is
Yeah,
by far the best.
I think so too.
Is by far the best.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question. When they said that Victor Osimhen will score a trick today, what was your response yesterday? And do you want to apologize to him now?
No,
Because
I wouldn't apologize, but I will say, I doff my hat to him. Look, when they said Osimhen will score a hat-trick, my response was, how many hat-tricks has he scored in his career? That
yes.
he will come and score. I just did not believe it. Like, it wasn't a knock on Osimhen. I know Osimhen is a good player, but I did not believe that Chukwueze will give him those kind of passes. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that Simon will put in that kind of cross from the free kick. It's not Osimhen that I was doubting. It was the supply around him. I thought the whole team will score three. I didn't think that they will be able to give Osimhen the kind of balls that they gave.
Mm-hmm.
Even the chances that he did not score today, the ones that were on target, there was. See, on my stream today, I was waxing lyrical about Samuel Chukwueze because Chukwueze, boy,
This is
if
good.
if this is the Chukwueze that we see week in, week out, Chukwueze will be in the top African wingers conversations. If
Mm-hmm.
this is the kind of performance that he gives us week in, week out, or maybe he's not a winger, maybe we should forget about cutting in on his left foot and doing nonsense. He should
Mm-hmm.
play through the middle because his vision today, the passes that Chukwueze was seeing, even the ones that did not go through to the man that were intercepted, but you still appreciate the vision to attempt it. He
Mm-hmm.
was playing with confidence. The only thing that pained me is that he got hurt and he had to sub for halftime.
Yes.
Osimhen, Chukwueze did so well. If we can play like this consistently, oh boy. See, Moses Simon, I can't even lie. In the game, I had moments where I was saying, "Oh man, Simon, what are you doing? What are you doing?" But
What?
in the final moment, when he had to go 1v1 against his man, that's the only time he dribbled that guy. But it
Yeah.
was in the final moment of the game. He
Yeah.
dribbled past the guy and he put a delicious cross. And see, Frank Onyeka, the way Onyeka volleyed that ball, you would think he scores goals every week. The way he just like he volleyed that thing with confidence, like, oh, this is nothing. I was thinking Onyeka maybe he will first control it and try to side foot. He just before the body went out, he was already turning to celebrate. I said, this guy is doing as if he does this every week. Onyeka. Oh man, the boys were up for it, man. And Super Eagles, man, the drama. See, I said that's why they call it the beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
Football is a beautiful game because
Mm-hmm.
all it takes is one moment, 1 second, everything changes. Now we are going to the playoffs. All of a sudden, now we have life again.
Mm-hmm.
I just pray that when they face Gabon next month,
Mm-hmm.
they play like this. Because if they play like this, is here Aubameyang that wants to score 5 goals if we score 4? If they play like this, there is no team that we cannot compete with in Africa.
Yes.
We'll beat most. Maybe the Senegals, the Moroccos will be a struggle for us. But if we play like this, we'll beat most teams in Africa. The question
Uh,
is, can they play like this every
yeah,
time? We
every
have
day.
to wait and
And the
see.
issue is, you said something that sometimes you must be a good student. You learn. If you fail WAEC, you come back again from the previous lesson you learned. Eric Chelle is learning with this job. And there's so much I want to ask you. I know that you're going to leave very soon. You talked about Benjamin Fredericks a lot. Now, do you have enough sample games to judge him?
Look, see, I praised Frederick on my show today. Frederick, see, look, some people are good at club level, some people don't do well for national team. Some people do well for the national team, they don't do so well at club level. Frederick's club career is nothing to write home about so far, but his national team career is making us think that is the next best thing since Joseph Yobo. Look, the boy has been fantastic so far. He makes certain mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes. Making 1 or 2 errors in a game is not the end of the world. What I love most
Honestly,
about
he's
him,
the best player ever.
see, what I love most about Frederick is the fact that when he makes an error, you can see his urgency and his intent to recover.
Yeah.
There was a time that he lost possession and they tried to play the ball over his head. You see the way he jumped and dived to head the ball out for a throw-in.
Mm-hmm.
The time that even when there's one time that the Benin guy dribbled him and he sat down on the field, but you see him standing back up and wanting to go, not wallowing in the fact that okay they just zig me standing up immediately, fight. Like the Zimbabwean about the Benin guy, I think he only dribbled past him and put in a ball once in the
Mm-hmm.
game. And it can happen. It happens to the best defenders in the world. Sometimes you get beat. So for me, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Look, I don't take anything back about what I said when he initially got called up. The reality of it is that Frederick did not earn his Super Eagles call up. He didn't earn it. But
Yes,
in this life, not everything is earned. Sometimes you are given opportunities, and you
yes,
have to be ready when you get the opportunity. And he got
yes,
his opportunity. He took it. Olusegun got his own opportunity. Has he taken it? We can't say the same. So
yes.
he didn't earn it, but he got the chance, and now he has cemented. Frederick, if we qualify, Frederick is going to the World Cup.
If we, it's go to the AFCON. So
Yeah, he's going to the AFCON, and this is a guy that as of before the Unity Cup, nobody will call his name if we're calling Super Eagles squad. So in this life, man, so that's just a lesson to everybody. No matter what you do, just
yes,
be ready when opportunity comes knocking on your door. Be ready.
ready. And we discussed about Bruno Imeji, and you keep on saying that Sanusi is not as good as Bruno, but based on, I think, do you still agree that Sanusi is not as good as Bruno?
I honestly, I still think Bruno is a better defender. I honestly do think so. Sanusi is better going forward. I think Bruno is a better defender. You know, today I counted at least 3 or 4 times where they got in behind Sanusi. It didn't cost us, but I still don't. I like Zedu, but I still don't think that he's a top defender. I think he's a good left wing back. He's a good player, but defensively, I think Bruno is better. It's just that offensively, Bruno is not that good. We play more of an attacking game, so maybe Sanusi is more useful in that situation. But I think that if Zedu, again, I don't want to talk negatively because obviously we just had a big win. But against more skillful wingers, against more intentional attackers, I think that Zedu will probably get beat easier. Um, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the coach and how the coach wants to use his players. My opinion is my opinion, but
Well,
yeah, I
let
think it's up to the coach.
yeah. And you're okay with the Stanley Wabale. So,
Okay, because if I say I'm not okay, who will bring?
so
There's
because for me, I also think that that thing is still biting him small, but I think it comes slightly today. Let's
today. I mean, the parts where see, honestly, I is maybe I don't know. I don't really know Port Harcourt people like that. So no offense to anybody from Port Harcourt, but the two Port Harcourt people that I know, one is Bonner Boy, one is Stanley Wabali. Two of them then get brain touch. Like it. Must you don't have to be a hard guy in every moment because somebody bumped into you does not mean that you have to go and shout in the person's face, just all those unnecessary things. And like thank God today he didn't do anything crazy, but you saw even in the time where he jumped for the ball and their striker jumped with him and the guy bumped into him. Then Nwabali is going to the guy on the floor and is talking in the guy's face. Indeed, he had to come and tell him, like, guy, what did they do you? Then he was
Mhm.
not pushing, in the away. And it's just
uh,
those little things, because see, God has been on our side this whole qualifying process because some of the
yeah,
things that Nwabali did in the earlier matches, on another day, another referee, if there was VAR, it can easily have been red card, it can easily have been penalty, those unnecessary things. So
mhm,
I want everybody to have competition. Left back, there's Agu, there's Zedu, there's Bruno.
mhm,
Center back, there's Ajayi, Ekong, Basi, Frederick, there's Awaziem.
mhm,
Right back, there's Olaino, there's Brightosai Samuel. Midfield, we have Indidi, Onyeka, Onyedika,
mhm.
Dele Bashiru, Uche. In the attack, we have options that I just want everybody to have competition. Right now, Bali is the only one that does not have competition. With all due respect to Adele and Obasoge, they're just there to help him in training.
Mhm.
That's really what they're there for
Okoye is back
training.
next weekend.
So by the grace of God, Okoye comes back, starts playing, gets fit. In fact, if he's not even fit, as long as he's playing, he's in the Super Eagles squad. Because the
Yes,
other two options that we have, they cannot compete with Nwabali. They just
yes,
can't.
yes, yes.
Nwabali can score 3 own goals if he still starts the next match.
Mhm.
And I need that competition. Everybody
Yes,
will wake up. Everybody
yes.
will wake up. See, the only thing that I'll say, Nigerian fans, they should take it easy. Nigerian fans were quick to praise, were quick to bash people. I saw some people have already started bashing Tolu. It was like he said, if you join them small. This is
Yeah.
the same Tolu that, see, Nigerian fans, we praised Boniface, we insulted Boniface.
When did you
We
pray for them?
no, now when Boniface was doing well before he became a regular in the national team, people
Okay.
wanted him to come to the national team. He
Yeah.
came, he did not perform. People started insulting him. Tolu, when Tolu scored a couple of goals in Belgium, people started clamoring for him to come to the national team. He scored 2 goals, Unity, Russia friendly. This thing, everybody started. praising him. All of a sudden now, they've started talking down on Tolu. Akko has come now. Akko scored debut goal. People are praising Akko. If Akko's performance should drop, people should not start insulting him. Nigerian fans should just understand that sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't do well. Give people a chance because the coach cannot just keep chopping and changing. But I like the fact that there's competition. I like the fact that there's options between now and June. If we qualify for the World Cup, who knows what other striker can come up? Who knows what other player can be doing well?
Maybe gift over my guy will be there. Nobody knows.
Uh,
No. Okay. I don't just clear myself out with that. It's because see, we have to talk. He's not feeding me. I said I cannot edit the ball. You cannot be that free.
Don't worry. So he posted on Twitter. I said he sees all the critique. I'm sure you're part of the one that he sees.
It's my business with him. If you go and if I want to give tickets, you go and give them ticket to watch his game. I'm not. I'm going to say the truth. You can't have that frame, and somebody just push you like this, and you are just rolling on the floor anyhow.
No, I agree.
And you can't have that frame. What is not the purpose? Thank you, IoT. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, let me just take these comments quickly. So the moment Eric Chelle spoke to Simon and Murphy, the energy passed through them like electric current. I agree. And always that Bruno is better defensively. Sanusi is still showing signs of playing safe because of that ACL injury. Sanusi is faster than him, though. Yes. Is there VR in playoff? I think they go with VR in playoff in Morocco. They want to. I think there's going to be VR. It's supposed to also they're discussing. There's going to be VR in Morocco. What about you? I hope so. Okay, Shanopi, let me hear from you. So take it from anywhere.
Okay, so the situation of Super Eagles is very, very interesting. So whenever you are talking about Super Eagles, sometimes you have to defy logic. And it has been proven so many times that logic doesn't work with Super Eagles.
Yes.
I remember the Battle of Omdurman when we were trying to qualify for the 2002 World Cup.
Yeah.
And our backs was against the rope. And they went to a place that was like 45 degrees Celsius in Sudan at that time. And nobody gave us a chance. And we scored 4-0. It just makes you question that this culture of leaving it late, is it a deliberate thing for entertainment, for the thrills to raise people's high blood pressure, or is it just the way we are? Because no one will have never thought that we'll score 4 goals today, considering the fact that all through this qualification, the highest goal we scored is 2 in Rwanda, and the one in Lesotho, if say 2-1, the goal difference is 1. Right? So being able to raise our game. I remember Smith, remember your last live. I said the fact that Super Eagles knows now that anything short of the win will not give them any chance. I think they are going to raise their game. I said something like that.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. So when going back to my point again, when our backs is against the rope, when all odds when everything, all the chips are down and nobody's giving us a chance, we somehow always find a way to raise our game. This is a testament to the Nigerian spirit. But I just wish we don't have to always leave it this late. So when you have to start scrambling for points at the end of the last game of the World Cup qualifiers. And I will say this: Osimhen, that third goal, flesh and blood did not reveal that goal to him. That goal is crisp, calculated. He had to improvise. He had to control his body. That goal is world-class goal. People talk about the first goal. By the way, Chukwueze tried it first time, and I think Denero kind of slipped a little bit. Chukwueze tried that through ball the first time. It didn't work out. That's when Denero was like, this guy's not going to play from the wing. He's going to play from the middle.
If you remember Denero does not make changes.
Yeah, he's a slow.
He's going to wait till after.
Yeah. He could have seen that these guys are playing some kind of diamond, some kind of he's not playing from the wings. So it's going to
so Yusuf So Yusuf, Bonta Bodlatungi, Kola, Damila can see you and bring you up. No, let's just continue.
So, that role that Chukwueze played a little bit against Cote d'Ivoire in the qualifiers, in the AFCON group stage.
That first game.
Yes, that was played from the middle. That's the same playbook that they did for Chukwueze. So going back to Osimhen, I said this on previous live I was on earlier. I said this: Osimhen has 3 things to make him the greatest Nigerian player ever. None of those 3 things has achieved right now. 1, qualifying for the World Cup and playing in the World Cup. 2, winning an AFCON. 3, equaling or surpassing Yekini's record. Out of all the 3, 2 looks attainable right now because as it stands, we are in the playoffs. So they still will need to fight another day.
Yes.
The second one is on 27 goals currently, right? And he has 10 more goals.
9.
No, it's 27. It can't be 29.
How much are you?
Yekini 37.
Okay, 10 goals. Okay, 10 goals. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 10 goals away. And with this extension of 2 playoffs and by God's grace, intercontinental playoffs, 3, right? And AFCON, I think he will need that record and surpass it. So I think the ones that are attainable are the World Cup and the meeting or surpassing Yekini's record. The AFCON one, I don't know. It's attainable too because we're going to play in the competition. So we'll see. And it also takes me to the point that Osimhen, all the games we won, Osimhen has been in the national team.
Osimhen is 29. Was okay. Let's continue.
Yeah, Odegbami was 23 at the point. There was 24. So it can't be 20. I don't think it's 29. I don't think so, but we can check. I stand to be corrected.
That was 26.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm saying is, all the games we won, Osimhen has started the games, and we have to start praying and fasting now that for the playoffs and for AFCON, right, that Osimhen is healthy. Because anytime Osimhen does not play, you can see that there's some kind of something missing in the team. So one thing I hope Eric Chelle can do as a coach, the way he discovered Benjamin Franklin, he needs to start digging in and finding competition for places in the squad.
Yeah, I think that boy from Syria, that Inter Milan unknown boy, Ebenezer Kisomero, I think that boy maybe there's something about Eric I know is this. I think Eric already watched the boy. And maybe okay, nobody asked him for Aqua Adams, so was researching by himself. Realized that I want this guy. You want a different profile of player to defeat Osimhen. So he's not sleeping. There's a boy from Germany that I know that is working on. The boy plays for Wolfsburg. It's a defender, defender. The boy is 26 years of age, plays for Wolfsburg. So I know that he's working on that boy. I know that boy wedded last summer. That's why the boy wasn't in London. I know he got his own thing, that he likes.
Oh yeah. I know he does. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the obvious. He needs to find competition for places, and I hope Tosin Adarabioyo can join that squad, man. He will bring a different dimension. It's not a starter. He doesn't start. He's not the best, but he's better than a lot of the crop we have right now. He's better. It's better. Let's call it what it is. He will add a lot to the national team. Also, I also want to address something quickly. Aqua Adams, I think, again, speaking in the spirit of competition for places, he has brought in something different from all our other strikers. Let's call it what it is. And I want to agree with you. Tolu is good, but Tolu can reach more, can aim higher in order to be a good striker. I think he's not living up to his full capacity, potentials right now. He's tall. He has a lot of things that he can learn to get better as a striker. And I see a little, and again, speaking about competition for places, the fact that Aqua Adams, the dynamism it brings to the team is very different from what I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I hope that again, we need to fight for another day.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, and I really hope that we take this as a motivation to go into the playoffs,
Yeah.
beat whoever is in front of us, whether it's secondary school boys, I don't care.
Yeah.
Gabon, Cameroon, whatever, Burkina, DR Congo, what have you. Beat whatever in front of us and go to AFCON and challenge and try and win the trophy.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But congrats to Eric Chelle. He's done tremendously well
Yeah.
for as the coach. The pressure that for taking on a job where we're 3 points from 4 games.
Yeah.
And now from a possible he got us
18
14 points.
from
And
18.
actually we could have been the leader if we didn't drop that ball against Zimbabwe in
Yeah.
Uyo.
Yeah.
That last silly goal we considered. We
Yeah.
could have gotten the automatic spot, but that's all water under the bridge right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the future. The
Yeah.
fact that as of today, as of now, we are still in the race. That's
Yes.
all that matters.
That is
And
all
that's
that
all that matters. That's all that matters to me. Because
Yeah.
if we had crashed out today, oh my gosh, it would have been a sad day for Nigeria.
Yeah, I've been excited for Nigeria, but you see,
Yeah.
you live to fight another
Yes.
day. And
Yes.
with due respect to the teams that are competing, I've watched them very well.
Mm.
For me, if you have our players fit, I think we're the favorite to qualify.
We just have to pray that
And
Osimhen is
let me
fit.
ask you a question before you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is the top scorer in our group? The top scorer as a player in our group?
It will be Osimhen, 6 goals.
This goes. And tell me how many games did he play?
He played 5 games, I think.
Five
Four,
games.
four and, even 4.5 games. Because the Lesotho game, he
Yes,
didn't.
the Rwanda game. He came on at 13 minutes or so, 14 minutes or so. The Rwanda game in New York.
No, that was Rwanda.
When that guy injured him.
Yeah, it came out.
It came out straight away. It came out.
But
So
Lesotho game too, it came out.
it came out. Yes, it came out. But
No.
towards the end of the game.
No. I think I'm mixing things up right now. I think it's the game against Rwanda 1-0. Yeah. It came out.
So it practically is like 4 games and it costs you. Kudos to Victor Osimhen. For me, I think he's probably going to be one of the best players in the Ghana history. Thank you, Shanobi, for your time. Thank you.
Always.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I have Mr. Yusuf and Mr. Bodelatunji join. Okay. Yeah. Then Kola, I'm having you next after them. Yes, I'm having you next. Why don't go? Kola, I'm sorry, don't go. You go be my last sip. So let me just bring with that Bodelatunji. So what's that back? Is it Bona?
It's a French word.
Yeah, I know it's a French word. I know. Is it welcome?
Sorry?
What's that name in English? What's that in English?
My wife teaches French, so
okay. So let me just take it from you.
Welcome. Yeah.
So today is the day. I know that. Just take it anywhere.
Okay.
Where do we start from there? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. When the game started, anyway, you know what? I practically put on TV. I mean, a South African Rwanda game while I was watching Nigerian game on my phone, and of course we scored before we scored first. We draw the first dodge, and
we're topping the table.
Open that at the point we know that we are topping the table. Yes, I thought we are topping the table. But one thing is that when you are watching Nigerian football, if you don't have heart, or you are not eating, it's better you are eating before the match because it was the intensity was so high, and but my mouth was having boom when we were playing it. So going forward, when we scored the first goal, I noticed something that immediately we scored the first goal, which was one of the things to prepare us. Our game dropped.
Yeah.
And then our game dropped because I was like, we need more than one goal. So when we scored the first goal and the Benin guys, they came up with they start running at us again. I was like, I don't want this guy to equalize. I don't want anybody because we know Nigeria, we can always lose concentration. Now, by the time we got the 3 goals, I think that's why it's always good to have someone behind this around these guys to inform them of the right thing we need. But when it was 3-0, even at that point in time, sometimes we feel relaxed. Oh, we are done and dusted. One body started doing his own thing now, wasting time, and my mind was like, this guy was called. I mean, score one. I mean, the Benin now. Even though they are playing us, I was like, because they only got one. That ball that at that second half, that ball that one body missed. If it were to be another team, better team, they would have scored us. Yes. Now going into the player of one, it's going to be a different ball game. We are not going to meet Benin. It's not going to be a team like Benin. So it's going to be a physical game. Because either Cameroon or any other African country, it's going to be a physical game. And it's going to be very tight. Now VAR is most likely to be used. So Mwabali has to be very cautious. He has to be very, 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 very careful. If not, he may end our dream of going to the World Cup. I don't know what it's just. You see, he think that is what is not. I think.
Yes.
One, but he one cannot use leg. He cannot do assists. But he thought he can use leg. No, people may criticize this Cameroon goalkeeper.
Onana.
What's his name now?
Onana.
But when it comes to using legs, Onana is better.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Onana can do an assist. I don't always get comfortable anytime we are playing and we are bringing ball back to him. The guy can be falling.
Mm-hmm.
What happened when Eleto scored in South Africa? That one goal. I think similar situation would have happened today again too.
Yeah.
I think it was in the first half, or maybe first half, second half, yes.
Yeah.
But thank God that there was no Benin guy there to flip over his head. So he has to be very careful. Then for Osimhen, I still believe something that in the team, people may be saying Osimhen is reality and he likes. Osimhen understands the assignment more than any other person.
Yeah.
He knows what we need. That's why sometimes you see Osimhen para. Maybe like the last time, you almost fought I think Nwabali. You understand what we need. But sometimes this guy, maybe they don't understand, especially Nwabali. I think that's my greatest fear going to that period. The work. I still believe that we need a creative midfielder who can. Because at the time our game slowed down, we are doing some two passes, and sometimes when we need urgency to kick the game off, we need a creative midfielder. At least someone who can use ball going forward, who can take on one-on-one as a midfielder. So we need it going into that player off. Then generally we give kudos to those players. To those, no doubt. I was expecting, other than the assist that Moses made, I was expecting him to do more, being a senior player now. There was a pattern that he would have scored the fourth goal now. I expected to bury that goal.
Even
he should bury it. It's a senior. Yes.
We should be scoring
He's a senior player.
Yeah.
Yes. He should have buried that before, until we are now, when it was 9 minutes, we now get that we need one more goal. Then
look at Ojeka. That's Ojeka's strike.
Look at Ojeka. Yes. In fact, if it were to be Udidi, he would have bullied it up.
Yes.
Indeed. Yes. He would have blasted it up. Yes. That ball that Ojeka scored, maybe it's lucky or not, but if it were to be one ball, I'm very sure he will blast it up. He doesn't have the leg to play. So going to that, I wish Nigeria best of luck. I only hope that we don't celebrate. In 2000, I think it's 2019. I hope it doesn't happen to us. This is 2019 World Cup or the Women World Cup when Falcon played the group stage, and they had to wait for a particular result to determine if they will be coming home or they qualify for the 2019.
Women World Cup.
And they were. I remember they were in their hostel watching the match, and when they got to know that a game has FIFA giving them the chance, they were celebrating for them to get to the kind of system and see. I think lost to France or to Germany.
They didn't train now. They were not paid. So they just went to go and
so I hope that will not but by and large, I think
yeah, I just want to say something about what you just said now. These boys had a meeting on the pitch against Lesotho. They had a meeting in the dressing room. They said the coach should not be there. They discussed among themselves.
Yes.
That's the reason why they have to warn that guy, our goalkeeper. If you remember, when he went to go and meet him, guy,
he didn't push him away now.
Even
push him away. Yeah, now.
And you know that when they were doing that, their team all wanted to fight. Remember? Wanted to fight with Gambati.
You're right.
You know when
we even scored the fourth goal, you see what he went to do with the coach. I know it was in the celebration mood, but look at this guy, man. He went to our coach as if he was going to drag it like did I tell you that we are going to score the fourth goal?
No. The guy needs therapy before November.
Yeah, he needs it. He really
needs therapy before November, honestly.
He really needs it. So I don't like the guy playing and start passing ball to the back. He cannot use his leg perfectly well, and he thought he's who is not. So that is my own.
Thank you, Mr. Yusuf. Very smooth.
And I wish that our Osimhen, every other player, they don't get injury when they restore their club. But we need them to get smooth. Very, very important.
Yeah, that's important. So, all right, thank you for your time. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So, Mr. Bode, yes, your turn.
Wonderful work you are doing, my brother. Honestly, and I believe that what we are doing now, little way, we are actually helping the team. One way or the other, maybe they find our video and they're able to put things in order.
Yeah.
What the gentleman was talking there is very, very germane, and we wish that the technical crew would take it very seriously. The case of Stanley Nwabali. And this is why a coach and NFF should also become should ensure that a player does not present themselves to be indispensable.
Okay.
You understand? Because when he sees himself to be replaceable, that's where some of these tendencies will become untreatable. When you be wanting to fight your fellow player or not even opponent now. So these are some of the things that are a bit disturbing. A number of people have told this guy, this is not helping the team.
Yeah.
Even if you don't cherish the benefit of going to the World Cup, other team members cherishes it. And you are just trying to, dampen their prospect of going to the World Cup. Because today, I think they spoke to him. Today, he was also a bit becoming temperamental. After a while, he calmed down a bit,
Yes.
What the NFF or the goalkeeper or the coach or the team need to do now is to find the replacement for him. If those people they are inviting to the team, maybe it's, what's his name now? I think it's the guy like Onana. What's the name of that guy? Adeleye and the other guy. If they cannot be a good replacement for this guy, I think they should. I mean, it should not be too difficult to find a replacement. Nobody should take the team as to be without me, they can't have a goalkeeper. Without me, they can't have a particular position. So congratulations to Nigeria today. Congratulations to all of us. Very emotional match.
Yes.
And I'm happy that they deliver. I think because of the pressure on them, psychologically, they were motivated and inspired.
Yes.
And that takes into the need for a psychologist in that team. No match should be undervalued.
Yes.
Whether it's first in the set of 10 matches to be played or any number. As long as you are coming to play 90 teams, somebody need to tell them you are going to this pitch. Do you know the opportunities? Everybody looking at you. That psychological orientation will go a long way, making them to put in their best. Osimhen today 100% up to like 8 minutes. He went out. That is why a professional player should play. In fact, if not for what this man was talking about now, IoT, that he was injured, I felt they substituted him at the end of 45 minutes because 45-minute performance was 100% as far as I'm concerned today. So just that this Monet guy, the guy from he was dragging him. They had to give him yellow card. Because Chukwueze was energetic in that first half. And his were happy.
So tell you that the guy is very talented, honestly. He just needs to keep his head down. So
honestly, he should also try to be more professional in the sense of if you can give your best in the first 15 minutes, 15 minutes is okay.
Yes.
seek for a replacement.
Yes.
Seek for a replacement. Seek for a replacement. People appreciate you. Don't be like I was saying the other time. Because the previous Super Eagles have lifted the performance of Super Eagles. If any player comes to play, even like what's his name? What's his name? This guy, Akko Adams, who scored the last match. Today he played very well, but the performance in the previous one was more than today. Maybe after 1 or 2, 3, if he can't sustain the previous performance, Nigeria hasn't he lost performance? Hasn't he lost competencies? It is because previous Super Eagles have lifted the bar of excellence, like I was saying. We've been to work on several times with one AFCON. So we should not be reinventing the wheel. We need to have progress. You understand? We want to be counting the number of times in going to World Cup. These are the reasons why our expectation is too high. Don't blame us. Because some people have delivered.
Yes.
You understand? It cannot be a liability to that team. You must be an asset whenever you're included.
Yes.
And okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
So you see, today's match, I give kudos to Osimhen. God bless him. He should also be humble, even in excellence, even in delivery. He should be humble. But God has blessed him with talent and he's utilizing it. And we thank God today he was fit 100%. He was able to deliver. Today, why did they perform? Why? They didn't waste chances. They scored early, and that exposed the weakness of the opponent. If they are delayed in scoring, you never have noticed the weaknesses in that opponent team today. Because at the post-match conference, it was then that the coach Ganotro was then revealing that many of the key players in his team were actually injured and they were missing this match. You understand? Because that first goal, it really made them to lose their initial plan. Coming for a draw today. It destabilized them. That is what makes a team to be, to want to win. You don't lose your chances. So today I also commend the fact that the coach is made some right substitution of Iwobi at the right time. Because at that 9 minutes, they needed somebody who can tackle and win. He brought in Onyeka and that guy, Olusegun. The guy was able to run. Everybody has been criticizing the guy, but I like him because he's able to run. He could run back, he could run. I mean, just trying to block the space, trying to ensure that this guy don't have free space to pass. To me, something's hard work. Because Iwobi can't do that. Iwobi can throw passes, but he can't tackle. He can't defend. He can't play a player. He can't play defensive midfield. So the coach pulled him out at the right time. Because if they scored just one goal today, it could be costly for us.
Let me just ask you a final question before I let you go. Have you seen any Super Eagle player perform like this in a qualifier, like Victor Osimhen? Have you ever seen any player?
The answer is capital no. I can't remember the last time any Nigerian player scored a trick playing for Nigeria. Since I'm alive, I don't think I've ever heard of any Nigerian player score a hat trick for either Super Eagles or Green Eagles. I've never heard it. You guys are correct.
All right, thank you somebody for your time. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right. So, Kola, your thoughts. So, Chris, hold on. I'm going to close with you, Chris. Just say the please.
Yes. I don't say not the drink, but me I the drink.
Okay.
Now,
okay. Mr. Gospel is saying cheers to you too.
Mine is. Do you know the funniest thing? I'm very happy, and everything that happens in our favor, and especially feeling the judge issues. Let me just say, happens in a disguise. To be sincere, I think feeling the judge has won that match or draw that match against Benin Republic. We might not have the opportunity to go for the playoff today. All thanks to God. Fine, we have the opportunity to qualify, and most important thing, no Osimhen, no Super Eagle.
Yeah, I agree. Is the main guy in this team.
Now we need to work for Osimhen replacement. When the chicks are down, who carry the chicks?
Arodare.
If you want to, no, I'm not going to dispute that, and I'm not going to look down on him. everybody has their own day.
Mm.
It's just like when you have your own day, your whole lucky day.
Yeah.
That's the way I see things.
Yeah. Mm.
Like example where I work. So the experience which I've gained from there, I used it to like
To navigate
utilize it
different
to the way of life, to view the way of life. So I feel that it just is there. So tomorrow might come, might be Aroke that day.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow might come, might be Telemofi.
Yeah,
tomorrow might come, it might even be Boniface Day.
Yeah.
To be sincere. Now, but my major concern is do you know that most of these players never give this Chelle an opportunity?
Yes.
Is a write-off, is write-off before arrival. He write-off on arrival.
You know, even let me tell you something. There's a journalist in Nigeria. I think they call him one Mike. Is it Mike something? He went on Twitter to criticize Chelle that he can't even speak English. Did they use English to?
Is he all about the English?
He said he can't even speak English.
I don't speak German. No. But in my department, in my company, I don't be serious.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's not about you must speak the language.
No,
but it's about the result that matters. Now we've gotten the result all we needed. What the indigenous coast refused to do, the foreigner have come to do it. Now they will now see we exposed to the world that we don't have a coach, indigenous coach, apart from the few one or two that we know that okay because of, and some one or two that are not even worthy to be a Super Eagle coach. They are just under 20, under 23 coach.
And the one that coached the under 20 went to go and disgrace Nigeria in Chile. So
that one is a write-off.
Yeah.
We know the right coach for under 20, under 23.
Yes.
And I just pray and I hope they can give this man a long time, the kind of opportunity they give to Western off. Because what I see is that if this man is given a long time opportunity, this man will utilize it very well.
And he's
going to bring the best out of it. And if they can also give him a free hand to do what he has to do without the NFF interfering, choosing for him, we get it right.
Yeah.
And especially my take in one Bali need a competition.
Yes, I think Okoye is coming back. So somebody that will be competing with him.
Apart from Okoye, do you know that apart from Okoye, we still need another person apart from Adeleye?
I think I bring you one goalkeeper so that Okoye.
If there is a way, this guy he hasn't played. He hasn't played for Germany. He hasn't played. The one in Germany yet.
The boy is not ready yet. I can tell you for sure. The boy is not ready yet.
But okay, now my fear is we need to. I won't lie to you. Since I've been watching Super Eagle football, Ndidi and this guy, it won't be. Today is their best match to me. Like, do you know the funniest thing? I was not like Ndidi play, but I was even scared of like the double pivot. Like he played the game. Like I was surprised.
They had like 2 hours training for 2 hours, so they knew exactly what they wanted to do. They planned the game at different intervals. So, Kola, because of people, a lot of people actually was here. I want to actually wrap it up quickly, but Kola, you enjoyed this celebration very well. Kola, where are you going to talk for background? Thank you for your time. Thank you, Kola. That's Kola from Germany. So I have Charles. So I still have I have Mr. Kinsey Patrick also here. So we have 15 minutes to finish it up. I still have my very good friend Olewa too. Olewa. I have Olewa. I have Mr. Godswill. Okay, let me just do it. I'm going to end with Chris. So Chris, just hold on, and we're going to end together the meeting together. So Charles and Mr. Etu. So I'm going to be calling Famo of Melbourne. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end with Chris and whatever. So we just go wrap it up. So I'm going to call
Smith.
Famo and Famo and Kisley Patrick next. So Charles, I told you.
Smith.
Sorry, before you start, let me just appear my super chat. So Charles, you are also here too. So this is how Eric Chelle set up the team play against Zimbabwe. Sadi, God bless you. You Sabi watch ball, Charles. Falani Zoo, thank you. To playoff will get easier for us. Yeah, if we win it, yeah. So thank you, Alaba Ojo too. That's $50. Thank you. Alaba Ojo. Thank you for your love.
Smith. Today's game was so emotional. Like when Victor Osimhen scored that goal, Nigeria was on top of the group for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
yeah, for 2 minutes, yes.
What was that? Rwanda just open leg. Yes, 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Like, what was that? What was that? Like Rwanda just open leg and they just allowed 3 goals just like that. And I wanted Rwanda to beat Benin so that they will drag South Africa down.
That was what I wanted to.
But congratulations to the boys. They did well. I'm so happy for them. Lookman, Osimhen, Aina. I know. I heard Aina got into argument with Gusso about that pitch. I am so happy for them. This World Cup qualifier has been like a movie. I hope they're documenting it. They have to document it. Apart from winning the Olympics, it has to be one of another great moments in Nigeria football. This game was so amazing. Like 3 minutes we score, and everything. But my only problem,
that 3 minutes goal really saved a lot of people from hypertension because it settled a lot of nerves.
Yes, because the group, because I noticed that Nigeria scored, South Africa scored. Nigeria scored, South Africa scored.
That's why it was good.
And if you notice, I noticed the 2 people we face today are the people that beat us in the group. If Nidi would have at least drawn that Benin match, Nigeria would have just won this group. If Nidi would have drawn that back, or if they've beaten Zimbabwe, because I knew South Africa was, daddy's treatment and all that. They will get daddy treatment from their daddy. So I knew it was going to be tough. But if we're beating them in Zimbabwe, we have won this thing and go because our goal difference is high. So these boys can play like this. Bruno crosses was amazing. Zaidi was getting beaten. Chikwe is in that number 10. Fantastic. And he was giving ball to Osimhen, crossing. And I noticed something. Whenever they want to take passes or shoot, they calm down. They don't rush it. They don't rush it like he used to. And you see that Onyeka go. It was well moved. I saw him making the sign to Simon. Simon crossed and he didn't even he just fired it. And when people were saying Benin will beat them, I said, out of all the 6 teams, all due respect, out of all the 5 teams in our group, the team with the worst keeper is Benin. Do you see the goal they conceded against South Africa in Ivory Coast?
Charles, do you know the funniest thing in this group? All the goalkeepers in this group, they are based in South Africa.
Yeah, see, I'm not see. Everything worked in South Africa, Nigeria favor. Everything worked in South Africa, Nigeria favor. So I'm happy now because I know we can beat Gabon. So that means Cameroon will not qualify for this World Cup. That's what it's looking like. Well, no problem. They've been going in back to back.
Yeah. And I have to appreciate you guys because you believed in this journey. Despite that we had setbacks. We had setbacks against Africa in Bloemfontein. And let me just say something about that South Africa in Bloemfontein. See, some of you don't know that everything was a strategy.
Yes.
Stuff like this, they didn't want to take us there because what they were dreaming of is just a draw against Nigeria.
Draw, exactly.
Because
they know Nigeria will win the group.
A draw is what they wanted, and that's what said. Okay, let's get on a very bad pitch, and we'll say that. So they have Umombela. See, you know what happened? What I said today, they asked the player, where did they want to play each game? So indirectly, the player wanted to play Nigeria in Bloemfontein, where the pitch is like a cattle ranch. So, they wanted to play Rwanda in Mombela. So they they ask the players where they want to play. It's because they have the facilities. See, it is that. So thank you, Charles, for your time, because I have to be wrapping up very quickly.
Okay, Speed, can I say one thing?
Yeah, finally.
Please, I think we need a new keeper. One body was just dropping ball. There was one he dropped ball.
Yeah,
we need a keeper.
It's because this man, let me just say something. This man, every single game has been like a final for him. Like a final for him. See, against Rwanda, if we didn't win that game in Kigali, we'll not be talking about what we are doing here.
Exactly.
Every game has been like a final for him. And he did something this window. He won 2 games. 2 games.
Yes, back to back for the first time. And the thing is, he's learning fast. Like he's catching up. He doesn't
all the games we won in this group, 4 games, and Chelle won 4 games.
Yes.
So the issue is that there's been no time that Eric Chelle is having to test player. So that is the major problem. Yes. Even now, Eric Chelle will not be able to test player because the only window the Eric Chelle have to test player is November. He's going to go play World Cup playoff.
Then you can't. So if win that one, they will play a match.
And the funny thing is that in March again, there's another World Cup playoff in March.
Exactly. Our best bet to just play maybe if we qualify. Our best bet to play around that May, June, to the World Cup. That was our best bet. But Eric Chelle has tried. I was praying. I said this man should not fail. This because people are waiting to laugh and say, "I told you so. I told you so." So if you say getting wrong is better than him, how far?
Yeah, right now. He will not apply for Super Eagles job again. All right, thank you, Charles, for your time. Thank you.
No problem,
yes, somebody. Thank you, Yinka, for your super chat. So, Mr. Kingsley, so people are you a pastor? Sorry, people want to go to your church.
You want to come to my church?
Yes, you are a pastor because you came on to say that Nigeria will win. Nobody, you saw it from nowhere. That the Nigeria will win and qualify. You were mentioning 4, you were mentioning 5. You're mentioning 6-1. You're mentioning those big scores. Where did you get those ones from? Those numbers from?
I will tell you something, Smith. Number one is if you have followed the Super Eagles like I have from the 70s into the 80s, into the 90s, you've seen their ups, you've seen their downs. You've seen when we tried to qualify, Cameroon became a nightmare. At one time, it was Tunisia. It was Tunisia that was a nightmare. Another time, it was Algeria. And you will see that at every point in time, one player stands out. And this season, it is Osimhen. And Osimhen has an aura that allows him to move the team he's playing for. If I were NFF or the coach, not disrespecting whoever is captain, I would have even allowed Osimhen to captain today's match. Not because he's the oldest player, but because he is the one actually right now carrying the team. Every time we have a match and we have players who are injured, I don't know why we don't bring them to come and be a part of the team. They are a team, for goodness sake. A player is injured, fly him to come and watch his colleagues, his mates, cheer them on, give them moral support. Our NFF, you remember I keep saying, if I have my way, I will remove everybody in that NFF. From Gusau to all the rest of those people there, I would remove them. And I was discussing with my son and I said, I will get, he told me, he said, get a CEO to run the NFF like a business entity. So that we will know that when you have a competition coming, they know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what happened during the athletics championship, where they were giving kits to our athletes in nylon bag. Nylon bag. When the US were giving their athletes kits in boxes, in portmanteau. Let me use that word.
Portmanteau.
Yes, big boxes. Everything.
Yeah, that's
everything they needed. Everything. And even African countries were doing the same thing for their athletes. But we have not been able to. When they come, they give them 2-3 training kits, 1 or 2 whatever coverall jerseys that they wear about. We need to change our management style. And for goodness sake, it is time we stopped bringing ministry people who do not understand football or sports to come and run our sports in the country. You don't have to be a civil servant to run our sporting associations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or a politician. We need to bring people who are versed in this thing, who know how to run it like a business, who have the passion for it, who have the love for it, and who want to ensure that the players succeed. Now let's go to today's match.
Yeah.
You asked me why I was so sure that we would win. Apart from spiritually, I prayed about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I knew we would win.
Mm-hmm.
But I also knew that with what happened in South Africa, coming from the last match, where our plane now almost had an air mishap. Did you notice when the players landed?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the faces of the players?
Yeah, I can see the faces. Yeah,
they were not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Osimhen walked away from everybody, knowing that. I mean, if it had happened, take for instance, if it had happened, Osimhen would have been forgotten in less than 2 weeks. Lookman would have been forgotten. Oh, we used to have a footballer called Osimhen. We used to have a footballer called this. We used to have a footballer called that. Even if anybody survived that kind of air crash, what would we have done for them? Do we have insurance cover for these players when they travel? Do we?
No,
we don't.
I don't think so.
But Osimhen, from the look I saw in his face, I knew that this guy means business.
Yeah.
And he wants to show those who talked about him that he is not good enough to come and play in Premiership, that he is better than most of their strikers.
Yeah. But sorry, I want to ask you one question too, because a lot of people have been saying that spiritual. When are you going to come and tell us, are you going to beat Gabon in November?
Gabon will be 3 goals to nothing.
Okay, I claim that. Yeah, I claim that. Gabon.
3
to nothing. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
My challenge, I've said this also, is that you see what they did to Ekong. He's a captain, yes, but let him be on the bench. For now, until anything changes, this setup, the defensive setup for now, maybe until Aino comes back in and a couple of others come in, this should be the setup for the defense.
So there's no use Ekong?
No. Ekong can come in maybe when we are leading and all of that and come and do his captainship and all of that. But leave that. Then Nwabali, I said it during that last match against South Africa. I'm saying it again. I would prefer this our Onana lookalike. What's his name? Adeleye. If we know we are winning, we can try that guy out, put him to come and just like have him do a run around with the team.
Yes.
Let's see what he can do before Okoye comes back and all of that, because Okoye will take time to adjust, to get fit, and all of that.
Yeah.
So we need
ready this weekend.
Who?
Okoye.
His suspension is ending this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend, yes.
So does he have a club?
Yes.
So he should go back to his club. And let's see whether he can become fit again.
Yes.
Then let's begin to see how Nwabali has competition for his position.
Yes.
Because right now he's the only player who
does
not have a replacement.
Yeah. So which I think this thing, see, please see, I really enjoy your this things. I just have like few people to bring in, but thank you for your prediction yesterday. You gave a lot of people confidence. Oh, thank you for your thoughts. We really enjoy you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. I really.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kingsley, I got for your time. Thank you. So, guys, we have to just do it at once. But I know I have, because I don't overshoot my time. So I want to end with Chris and Owolewa. Just going to wrap it to me and Owolewa. So I have Mr. Patrick. I have so please, I'm going to time now. 1 minute 30 seconds. Please for each, please, because of time. And Famo of Melbourne. Let me start from Famo first, because I know that's Famo, is it the first time here?
Yeah, this is my first time here.
Oh, I don't have bell now. I'll bring a bell for you. Okay, yeah. So your
I used to follow you and Eagle Striker, UIT, and I think I need to give it to you at this point.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Oh,
kudos to you. You seem to be on point with your in-depth analysis.
Oh,
and this is something that is rare these days. And we have to give you your flowers.
Oh,
you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
And also to the Super Eagles, I was telling my wife in the middle of the night when I woke up to watch the match, I said, "Are you sure you guys are going to win?" I said, "I'm 100% sure."
Mm-hmm.
But it's very shameful to be sure at that point, because it's like we blew our chances.
Yeah.
But if you look at the way everything has played out, just like everyone has said, it seems, I don't like to say this statement, but it seems God is actually behind us. Something that's just been working for us. And I'll tell you why. Even if God sees the kind of input some certain players, exceptional player like Osimhen, is one player I've seen play football and give above 100%.
Yeah.
He plays his heart out.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we have players like Osimhen, like one or two in our team, that can drive that team to the next level. So I want to say congratulations to Nigerians everywhere.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that, I won't go US. I want to go to that moon. Yeah, it's one of my bucket lists. I want to be at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Not as a spectator, but I just want to go support my team.
Yeah.
And when we won, I just messaged my friend in the US that, don't worry, I'm coming. We are coming to the Mundial together. And I hope so we are going to get through. Thank you for the good job.
Thank you.
We can't wait for November. It's going to be a walk in the park, I tell you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a walk in the park, I tell you the truth, because we can see the zest, the determination in the players.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't have just left it this late. But I don't know what's in the Warriors sometimes.
We like that. We like that. Fire brigade approach, we like it. So thank you.
So let me go so that other people will come in. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate you. Thank you. That's Famo Journey for the first time. Very brief and good analysis. Thank you, Famo. So let me hear from you quickly. Zizo, I hope you're not at work today.
I was not, really surprised with the scoreline. Many people expected maybe we won't win this match with scoreline, but because I knew that the Benin team was depleted. They had 2 of their players had injury. Then 3 other guys also have cards, 2, 3 yellow cards. So like 5 or 6 of their regulars were down. So I knew that under that condition, they cannot be able to survive the firepower of Nigeria, and this is a must-win match. So I was not really surprised, with because I know that Benin, there is a limit that if most of your, just like when Osimhen got injured before the match against South Africa, I knew that we will struggle in that match because we don't have anybody that will be. And when I saw Osimhen got injured in that match, and online, that was also one of the life wire of the team got injured again just a few minutes to the match. I knew that Nigeria cannot beat South Africa again. So when I saw the 5-6 person, even their captain Munia also had injury. He played this match with injury. So and I knew that there is no way Benin will survive, because most of their teams are out. And this type of thing, this is not the first time. If you remember 2010, it was the last day we beat Kenya, Harambee Stars 3-2. And these other people, is it Mozambique or Tunisia? I think Mozambique beat Tunisia or something like that.
1-0, yes.
1-0, yes. And I think it was US 94, the last match. We have to play 1-1 with Algeria in Algiers, and then got that qualification. So sometimes we keep it for the last, most to qualify, which has always been. But this playoff, Nigeria has to be very careful. We are, we are there, but we are not fully there. So because this guy, I don't know whether he has served his yellow card, his red card, Obamayang. I don't know whether, I know he scored 4 goals in the last match and collected a red card in the process. So I don't know whether he has served that red card, but we need to be wary of Pierre Obamayang. He can cause damage. When we are playing Gabon. So, so because yes, we are jubilating, but at least we have crossed one hurdle, but we still need another more tough hurdle because we have Gabon, we have Cameroon.
Is it good to live and fight for another day? Because we don't cross this one. Do you remember the goal against that game? To that ball rolled in, that last minute ball, to say he rolled in.
Yes.
What are you talking about today?
Yes, so somehow we are lucky in that match. Although another thing that favored us was South Africa drawing with Zimbabwe, because most people, including me, I didn't know.
Do you think it favored us?
Somehow the team brought the fire. They brought, if for instance, South Africa has, as at the last match, it became 3-horse race. So now, but if South Africa had won Zimbabwe, possibly it may not have given us that motivation to play that match, because even though we know that we can still win, but the way it was like if South Africa loses, we still had chance that the last day. Yeah.
But I think the boys approach this game because they don't think about finishing first. The South African is not in halftime. They wanted to finish second and qualify for the World Cup. So, I agree with you. Let me just say, going forward, how impressed are you with Benjamin Fredericks? How impressed are you with the guy?
Yeah, I think he's trying. I think there is still room for improvement. I think he's trying. That's why I don't really believe that you must be playing for top team before you play for national team, because some players gel when they are playing for national team. Some players also fail, even though they may be playing for top teams, but they can't replicate that performance with the national team. I remember those days that Benin was playing with is it ASEC or African Sports before he went to Holland. Each match, Westerhoff still use him ahead of the professional because whenever he comes to the national team, he gives his performance shines even some professionals then. So that's why some people that were saying, okay, this guy is playing in the feeder team of Brentford, he's not in the A team. Okay, but you can see that all those things sometimes is luck. That's his life. You can be somebody may be unlucky. Like this Muna, that is the captain of Benin that has been scoring. The guy is not even a regular in Osborne.
No, yes, not Osborne. He's not in Turkey. He's not in Turkey.
Okay. So but I know that when he was in Osborne, he was not even a regular. But whenever he comes to the national team, he's always delivering. So that was why sometimes I was even suggesting that they should even call Iheanacho back, even though he's not playing. He's playing the Scottish League with
okay. Thank you, Mr. Patrick, because time is already fast spent. So I want to bring you over. Thank you, Mr. Patrick, for your time.
Thank
you. Zizo, I just brought you. So 10 seconds, please. I'm sorry, 1 minute. Your thoughts. You didn't work today. You took off for Nigeria. Thank you. Quickly, your thoughts.
Okay, the only person that stand out for me is Benjamin.
Okay.
Benjamin, he stood his ground. I'm telling you, that guy. Apart from this guy, Olaino, the guy is even better than our natural right back, which is Bright Samuel. He's better than him. When it comes to as in focus, as in if you see somebody that want to play ball, you will know. If you see the way he calculates, the way he pass, the way he move forward with the ball, Bright cannot do that. I've never seen Bright play ball like this before.
The ball is very good, actually. So are you happy Nigeria won today?
Yeah, I'm happy, but anyway, Nigeria, because there's a message I sent on your this thing that we are 3 matches away from booking qualification.
Yes.
Knockout matches. Yes. Which is 2 in the CAF and the 1, because if we pick the CAF 1, we will be seated in the top of the seas. Because of our FIFA ranking. So we only play 3 matches, which is good for us.
It is good for us. So
the only problem Nigeria, the only problem Nigeria will have is CAF.
Yes.
If you can pick that slot from CAF, Nigeria will be World Cup qualified.
Yeah.
A World Cup for qualification.
Yes, I agree. So thank you. Just for that, you're going to join on Friday. We're going to hear from you better. Don't join from work.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Yeah. So that's actually what it is. Let me just take a quick super chat. I don't bring anybody else again, but I'm just going to bring whatever and Chris last. Okay. I just remember you're going to add your number to just do it once, everything once, then we wrap it up. So 3-0, yes, that was 94. I agree with that. So mark that word though. The pastor is talking spiritual. 3-0 against Gabon in November. So that's any prediction. So thank you, Mr. Bodasunji, for your support too. We also appreciate you. So Bodasunji, very we enjoy your conversations too. So I'm just going to bring Olawa. Everybody wants, then we wrap it up because I can't already out of time. Chris, I want to hear your final thoughts. That's why I'm bringing you back. And that's why I thought so and Ombuenri. So guys, so let me start from Olawa. So Olawa, just summarize your take because time is already fast spent. Apologies that I have so long. But
thank you very much.
I want to just say something before you say. Which cream are you using? Your skin is shining as if It's glass. But
Smith,
continue.
don't come.
It's no
Smith, don't
continue.
come.
Continue. I'm serious.
Smith, don't
Continue.
come.
Continue.
I just use, because I want to appear, I just use something wipe my face.
No, this is not. This is natural. Continue. Continue.
Well, I think I just want to quickly start from where IoT stopped when it came on, especially on Benjamin Frederick. I think we just need to go beyond speaking English and face what is a reality. Those who brought or developed this game, they have a package at a particular time in England. I don't know if they still do that today. That as a special player, or a special talent, they call it, if you have not met the international number of games that you are supposed to play, they can still apply for a work permit for you because of the talent in you. There are some times that people can overlook some certain things to you because of the kind of talents that you carry, because of what you have done as far as the job is concerned. Let me put what Mr. Adedotu said that time together with what IoT said about Benjamin Frederick. I understand completely what Mr. Adedotu said. He needs to play in a team, in a first team, right? I don't have any problem with that. I do also agree with that. But looking at his progression from the under-20 Nations Cup, World Cup, and getting an opportunity all the way from Nigeria to a Premier League side, anybody that knows football, you will definitely know that there's something special about this lad. Now, going with Mr. Adedotu's belief that you have to play in a first team, even if it is championship team. Now, put Osho together today with Benjamin Frederick as a coach. Who will you invite based on what you have seen about both of them in the colors of Nigeria? Mm-hmm. Who will you invite? Mm-hmm. Put Benjamin Frederick back to the Brentford B team and Osho in his championship first team, a League One. So in all of this, I think we just need Walcott was just a 16-year-old player for Southampton when he joined Arsenal in 2006. And England took him to the World Cup. He hasn't done anything for Arsenal. But England took him.
Let him finish. So let him finish.
England took him. Arsenal signed him. They took him to the Champions League final that year, thereabout. They now took him. England invited him. They took him to the World Cup without even anything to show for it. He came from the Southampton Academy to the main team before Arsenal signed him. Now, when you say somebody earned something, it is not an overnight thing. You must have shown some certain quality, some certain effort. You must have put in some certain effort before you say you even try at all to earn anything. We know this thing we are discussing today is because it is Nigeria. Because we have people who don't deserve a place in a team, whether at the under 17 level or the 20 level or the Super Eagles, that have been given opportunity. If we don't have something like that, anybody who comes into our team, whether it's in Division 1 or Division 2, we know that there's something. There's a time that a Lami Yamal will not play in the Barcelona team. There's a time of Barcelona that a Lami Yamal will not play there. But if you have a Lami Yamal in the Barcelona B, will you not bring somebody like that with what we have in the Super Eagles today to come and play for us with what we have seen so far about him? Okay. So these are several cases and co. And I'm very, very happy. Put the boy's performance. I'm not sure I challenge anybody to give me maybe in this present Super Eagle. I'm not sure in the whole of the present Super Eagle, I'm not sure anybody has a better start to life with the Super Eagle than Benjamin Frederick today. I can't remember that of Osimhen, but a lot of us disagree
with Lukman, who is this and co, before he became a very special player to us. This guy has had performances and after performances since he played in the Unity Cup.
Before, because I want to call him before, boss, because I don't want to say something. I don't want him to lose his thoughts. I just respond to what he said. I don't want to go back and forth. So that,
thank you very much. In as much as I said, Pyramid is playing well, doing well, but the one question I pose to you is this: defending in Brentford, if all our players had honored the invitation, do you think Belly would have been invited? See, I don't want us to flog this issue. Everyone has, at the last under 20, we all spoke well about the boy. We all spoke well about him. Has he done well since the last few matches that I played for Nigeria? Yes, he has done well. But you saying that, even though he beat him, I'm sure if the match, if the friendly had taken place, what you said, he had played for Arsenal before England took him. Lamine Yamal had played for Barcelona before Spain took him. So the people that used to compare, and like I said, even if he plays 3 matches for his senior team, I wouldn't mind. I'm still not going down on my decision. I said this is Super Eagles, the pinnacle of our football. We should not bring. Since let me tell you, Tawfiq Malik played for amateur team. From there, he played for Shooting Stars. I went to play for Super Eagles and did one match. So what I'm saying is, we should please. I know he's a talent, but now that this has happened, and I've been hearing people saying that they should even invite my Ghana. My Ghana. People say in the comment they should invite him. See, let us admit that Benjamin Mendy's not shined, even though he came in the way we didn't want him to come in. But when he came in, he's not shined. So we should not make a case that it is right for you to do that.
We don't want the issue to be about Fredericks. I just want to wrap it up because we're like 2 minutes. See, and the issue is that Eriche had time. See, if you want to write Frederick's story, you cannot. It can't be complete without Olayinka Olewa. I have to be honest with you. It's not
that is secretary now.
No, see, when you talk about scouting a player, he told me about this player, 2025, 2022, 23, December. That's what he told me about this player. Nobody knew this boy then. He told me about him, and I'm going to share the story again. I'm trying to flash back to that story. The boy was in ABS then. So it can't be complete, but the issue is that the boy is playing well for Nigeria. We are celebrating our win today. I just want to hear your thoughts. And let me just, you guys have already spent your time. I don't you spent your time arguing about Fredericks. So I will go to Ombueri. People criticize you for getting prophecy wrong, but it's this nowadays is like you're now like is it Odumeju, that guy that money talks in it. Yes, because your prophecy seems to be manifesting a lot now. Are you adding some things to it, or is just no. I don't know. So just tell us why are you so confident yesterday that the game against the Republic is a no. It's like it's nothing.
Let me tell you guys this, right? Everybody's a spiritual being. Spirituality is not religion.
Mm-hmm.
Spirituality is not religion.
Mm-hmm.
Spirituality helps religion. You may not be a religious person, and you are gonna be a spiritual person. There will be some things that all hope has lost. just a sign of prayer. This is not this happened in 19 this happened. There will be a time that you know what he said. Now God will go serve this thing. Now God, okay, let's be honest to ourselves. Do you think that we can win Benin 4-0? Who does that? In this our current form. Who?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No, me, I said
think
it.
about it.
I said it.
In the
Titi Dele is immediately the game was going. I called Titi Dele to remind him that I told you that we would beat them like thief. Titi Dele is alive now.
Yeah.
I told Titi Dele that we will beat them like thief.
Yeah. So
ask him.
Yeah. So when you look at when you look at our previous performances, you'll be that, can we score goals? Can we score goals? How can it be possible? Let's be honest, what we play today is what we usually be playing. Yes.
No, again, I think the tactics today was not against.
Now let me tell you. Okay, now for example, remove Osimhen. Just remove Osimhen. Look at the goal that he scored. Remove who can bend down and nod. Who can climb up and nod? Just let's be honest. The 3 goals he scored. Let's be honest. The 3 goals he scored. We do it. Where carry ball they put in at the top. It's for him to bet. He will just Smith. No, I don't want to be. I'm joking. Look at the 3 goals he scored.
Right? Omberi. A team is structured with the player on the pitch.
That is why I'm telling you. Look at the goal we scored. Right. We know when we do this, it will work. Have you been doing that? But with the something we are playing is the something we are playing.
Yeah, anytime we are going forward today, it's like we wanted to score.
We want exactly the same thing. Look at Chukwueze today. Be like it seems that the Holy Spirit just touched. I said Chukwueze, Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, touches Chukwueze.
My man of the match.
I said Chukwueze. I'm telling you because Smith, you explain. In fact, Gennaro will be shocked.
No,
something happened
now. Maybe they could just
no. If you look at
it, just take him to one beer parlor and rub his chest this night because he's gonna be this.
Yeah, he'll be shocked. What is going on? What's happening? Is it the ego that I used to know before?
No, let me tell you something there.
Yeah.
See, when he got to like 86th, 7th minute, but they cannot come back again. These guys now take a meeting now. Now we can qualify now. Allow us to score the 4th goal now, so we can go. They were still struggling. For like don't want to score for Nigeria. Want to score against Nigeria. They want to
that one giri just they watch them. They say yes. Now concern about Benjamin Frederick.
Yeah, be fast. We have to wrap.
Now let me say this here.
But I want Chris to grab the
Benjamin Frederick is he is an opportunist. Pay attention to this.
Yes.
He's an opportunist. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. If I say somebody is an opportunist, and he capitalized from that opportunity.
Yes. Agree.
If Nigeria is doing well, who is Benjamin Frederick to come to Super Eagles? If Nigeria is doing well, let's be honest to ourselves. But the guy is very smart. And that is now the question would have happened, assuming maybe they got injury during the Unity Cup and they invite Akisemiro. And what Benjamin Frederick did and Akisemiro did, the most. In fact, immediately Dele Bashiri, the next person they will call is Akisemiro. The two difference between those people is what? Opportunist. One is an opportunist. One is yet to be what? Given the opportunity. Benjamin Frederick capitalized from that.
Yes.
And now, let me be honest with you. If they drop Osai Samuel and pick Benjamin Frederick, I'm not having any problem.
But let me ask you a question, Mbwenri.
Yes, there you go.
If Ola, he's back,
and
you have Frederick available at the right back, who will you choose?
I will remove Bruno and put Lion at the left to carry Benjamin put at the right. And it's the case close.
But if you have Sedusancy,
no, if they have Osai Samuel online, no, and the Benjamin. They will ask me to pick two now. Two is going to the. I will drop Osai Samuel and pick online and the Benjamin.
Say start one, bench one.
Okay, if you want me to, come on, man. How can you, my guy? You want Benjamin should bench Benjamin.
But I won't lie to you. The way Benjamin is playing here now. See, if coaches want to draft a list now, let me tell you something.
Do not disrespect Olayin.
Come
on, man.
Ola is not that. See, hear me.
Okay.
Hear me. One of the problem that Eric Chelle will be thinking is that why is that bout of pressure in South Africa?
Olayin my sack electoral. Olayin might be the one that will sack your lecture. Don't go there. There are people that is untouchable. Now, Smith, I understand. I listen to Smith. Yes.
See, the issue, what I'm saying is this. In about when Ekong won the AFCON on the best player, do you ever think that Fredericks can? Because indirectly, it's like Fredericks want to push him on the bench permanently.
It's going to happen, no?
So you never think that way. So you talk about opportunities. I agree with you, but I can tell you that you must be good for you to have the opportunity. Pay attention, no? And now, and for you to also meet the opportunity. But unworthy, because final thoughts from you. I want to hear from
okay, my final thought is this. Yes, I love the way the guy is consistent. That's my number one. I love the way, and the same opportunity they gave him is the same opportunity they gave Tolu. And now the thing I'm still doubting, I'm still shaking, because the opportunity they gave Akko Adams, we are now seeing the 2 matches he played, we are seeing an impact. You see, right? So if they give you an opportunity, capitalize it. Capitalize it very, very well. The guy, I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he's improving. Look at the goal, the crosses he's crossed to Osimhen. I'm so happy, and he's very disciplined.
I'm happy for him too. So Chris, Chris, where you've been like on this journey, and you are one of you sent me a message about a day or two ago that we win this game. Even when I think that these boys can just show up and not perform, when you said that, I have to give you that flowers too. But going forward, there's some players in this team that Eric Chelle is just managing. That he's just managing. It's not as if I have to be honest with you. Bruno Image is one of them.
I agree with you.
Ekong is one of them. Ekong is already past his best slightly. He's already past his best slightly. Ekong cannot play in the back four. Now that we're playing the back four now, we're comfortable. Before, our back four system is always horrible when Ekong is there. If you remember.
Yes.
So, going forward, do you think you want to see any new player at all? Just in 10 seconds, Chris, in this November window. A new player, as well, I will ask somewhere, I will ask on the wrap it up because time is already fast spent. So, Chris, any new player at all?
Yeah. Obviously, we need competition in places, especially the midfield. But the man that came on here earlier that said we should call Glitchy and job, please, I'm begging in the name of God, man, please, 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 bro, please, just let us look. Let Iheanacho do whatever he's doing in Scotland. We wish him all the best. Please, what do you say? Call up Iheanacho again, please. So yes, we need competition. I don't know about this guy who spoke about the other day, Kani Chukwemeka. I don't know also. And also, I think Eric Chelle might be looking for another goalkeeper with the way Wabali is behaving. I think he doesn't. I think he has given up on Wabali. It's just that the option there is not really what he wants. So that's my contribution, man.
Okay, thank you, Chris. So, Chris, see you again on Friday. Please join on Friday. That's when we digest everything. So, whatever. Do you think that
Well, for me, I don't know. It's a little bit difficult now. It's very tight now. Anybody is going to bring has to be somebody that is proving himself somewhere that you know that you already, without you wasting any time, you already know the impact of that person. That, oh, if I get this person, he's coming to do this job for me. If he doesn't have anybody like that, I think he needs to go, he needs to stick with this set of guys. Before I go, I sent you a message during the game and I called your attention to something. And that is on that basis is how is on that basis that I react to some things sometimes. I told you about the weather in Uyo in the first half of our game. I used to mention that thing. Yeah, I've gone to that place to watch a couple of games. And the first half, the players, they look very, very in the early part of it to like 15, 20 minutes, they always gas out. And it's evidence today when they call for the water break, right? And I don't know, people are there and they could not read these things. Some of these are guys are playing abroad. In the where the weather is very cold, and you have to give them the opportunity when they come to play. And before I go, finally, the day I knew that there is chances that we will qualify for this thing was, I think, the game against Zimbabwe. After the game, the way some of the players who spoke after the game, not even address the media, maybe in their social media. All I know was one of them. He said, "Man, I go calm down. Man, I go calm down. Man, I no worry. We will qualify." If you monitor those of us who follow him on social media very well, he said it. I think a couple of players too also said that. Men are no worry. Say we could qualify. That is when I knew that there's chances that this guy, probably decided to put in more than the extra work to get us to the World Cup. And after that time, you agree with me that the last 3 games or so that were played they have been better than the previous games. If we have played the way we have played our last 3 games, I think we will not be having some of the discussions that we're having today. Maybe we'll be celebrating our ticket to US, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you. Whatever, that's very good for you. So new player or no player quickly?
New player, yes. The Teller have to be there. That guy they carry from Russia, no. You have to he's not a Super Eagles material. No, I disagree. No. At the midfield, Akisamiro have to come in. Yes, I think he's a special and unique player. He's a very special and unique player. Now to Tosi. If you want to go to World Cup, you have to play AFCON. If you are not playing AFCON, no World Cup for you. If you are not playing AFCON, no World Cup for you. And I love what Ghana is doing now. These 2 guys that want to say they want to come and play for Ghana. Ghana, don't take them.
It's all our business.
Yes, but it will be a warning for other players born abroad. So one cannot suffer and play the qualifying and you drop the person and you are picking. When they were begging you, you refused. Now you are claiming you are a Ghanaian. No, hell no. If you want to play for Ghana, you would have now, because Ghana is not going for AFCON. Assuming that Ghana is going for AFCON, they would have come and play in AFCON. Let us see them. Therefore, if they are not going, let them wait for 2030. Ghana, don't bring those guys. Those people that fight for you, those people that use them. Yes. I agree with that.
So, okay. Say that no player, no new player?
No new player. The new player, I'm telling you, Kisomiro, Teller, any new player for now who is exceptional, I can't figure it out now.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Ombury. I just finally.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I want us to, if it's new players, I pray Vince Osuji get his chance to play in the Gent. Let me see what he can do. I want, because I've seen some of his matches. I want that boy to be brought in into our defense. You know, I want us to forget about Tosi. Let's bring Osuji. Then let's try Akisomiro. I want that player. I'm going to mention is Faustino and Johnny. By any injury, I think Faustino and Johnny can give us something we want. You know, they're already part of the team, so I want him back. But I'm happy that Maduka Okoye will be back on the 20th. I pray he gets Mojo back so that we can so that we can give this guy a run for his money. Nwabali. Then other goalkeepers that the coach have been scouting, they can change their nationality. Let everybody come and fight for shirts. Please give me the opportunity to say this. I want Nigerians to please stop saying that Lukman's absence is a blessing to us. These things can get into these guys. You know what we all know. We all knew what he went through during the transfer window. He's just getting back to shape. You know, we should not add to this mental issue. Nigerians stop saying Lukman's absence. Lukman beat this match today and we score 7-0. It's possible. And I love what he did. Before, a player would have gone from South Africa to his club, but he came with the team. He was at the training. He was even today. He was at the venue of the match. He was putting on Nigerian tracksuit. You know, he's supporting his teammates. Even when the match ended, he came on the pitch and congratulating his teammates. It was very good. And I will give kudos to Chelle for bringing unity into the team. Please, we should stop saying that. And for now, I will not even discard Brad Samuel. I have already been complaining about him, but his last match for Nigeria, Ola came out. Osimhen showed up. He played very well. So let there be competition in the team. You know, I won't say, drop him for Frederick. No. And let everybody compete. That's what I would say. Like I said, I want one player I want to get checked in Suji. So I would congrats to Nigerians, but it's not yet until we beat Gabon. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's guys. I planned 2 hours, but I spent 2 hours for 3 minutes. But thank you for your contribution. Thank you for the super chats from Oluwa Femi Titilayo to O2 Effiong to Remy Ali, my regular donor, to RD, that is Rotimi, to Sport Grinder, to Monso Ogungbade, to TC Gogo, my man, to Lukman B, that's my man. You know, we believe together. You know, when we drew against Zimbabwe, I remember him coming to my life. We believe together that we're going to do this job, and now we are here. It's not done yet, but we are almost there. So, Adele, Fakoyede, thank you for your love. Rike, thank you. RD again, coming back stronger. TC Gogo, Zizo, a good striker, my man. Bayo Ilori, Viral Moments, Chance, Flying Yusuf, Alabaudio, thank you for support. I don't even know Alabaudio, but thank you for your love. Yinka, Fadu Wali, thank you for your love. Aleda Amola, thank you. Bonte Adetiye, also thank you. I really actually want to appreciate all of you for your love. See, that we are through to the playoff, and on Friday we'll now be able to digest it very well. Look at what Tereke did right and what to improve for next week. Tactics. So by next week, the countdown for the playoff will start. And also don't forget to this weekend coming, Remo Stars will have the chance to play against Sundance in the Kenya. So go preview that game too on Friday. There's also the Under-17 Women's World Cup that is going to be taking place in Morocco. It's starting like a couple of days from now. So we'll be talking about that one too. So there's a lot of things to actually want to discuss. But I always tell you, you believe, you hope. Don't give up. It is not over until it is over. And that is the spirit of the Nigerian. Thank you guys for your time this wonderful Tuesday evening. Yeah, by next month, we will be celebrating Intercontinental Playoff qualification. Thank you.